Message number 29.
I'm like a dog in heat.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know if the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper, gang. Yeah. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yeah, boy, that is good news.
With arms wide rosy. With arms wide rosy.
Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. It is Monday, Feb 16 of 2026. I'm Corey Cove. That's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. There's Zach Halverson. My two sweet princes.
Oh, that's kind of you. My buddy Luke calls me his sweet prince.
It's too bad you and Dov weren't just two princes, and then your friends would call you the Spin Doctors.
Yeah.
And then it would be changed to Little Miss Can't Be Wrong.
Great song. But we could have been. Have I told you that story?
You could have been two princes?
Yes.
What's the story? That you guys share the same birthdays?
Dov and I
Yes.
share the same birthdays as William and Harry.
Yep.
Harry and I share the same birthday. He's just born 2 years earlier. Dov and William shared the same birthday. They're just born 2 years apart.
Right, so explain to me again how you guys could have been two princes?
I don't know, but I think it's neat that he and I and those two have the same birthdays, just flipped.
I believe I share a birthday with Jack Nicholson.
And Earth Day.
And Earth Day.
Yeah.
So I guess I could have been the Joker.
Yeah.
Or the Earth.
Yeah. I think you could have been either. You can be whatever you want.
There's a hole in the earth. Good morning, Zachary. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Great. Sauce, how was your Valentine's Day?
It was very good. It was fun.
Did you wine him and dine him?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
What'd you do?
What did we do? Saturday night, Kelly and I went out. We had a very nice dinner.
Oh, great.
And we were home by 6:15.
Asleep by 6:25?
We were asleep by like 7:30, yeah. We got the babysitter came over. The babysitters
I thought you were the
came
babysitter.
over. No, the babysitters came over. And at 4:20.
Well, is it?
Yeah.
Thank you. And we were home by 6:20. No joke. We even were like, should we just drive around the neighborhood a little? But yeah, we got home and they left and they were like, all right, we're going to go to dinner because that's what most people do. They go to dinner at like 6:30, 7 o'clock on a weekend.
Pretty easy to get a reservation when you wanted to go?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you even have to book it? Or was it just like walk in? It's 4 o'clock. Nobody's here yet.
No, we went at 5, but we got there at like 4:50. That's how quickly. But it was, it was outstanding. No, I had to. Yeah, we had a reservation. Yeah. I don't like going out without one because I don't like to wait.
That means you go to nice restaurants.
Yeah, but
That was a dramatic sip mid-sentence.
there's some restaurants like you have to wait. I mean, or
Yeah,
other
nice ones.
Yeah, but there's other restaurants where you can get a reservation that aren't like, quote unquote, like fancy.
Yeah, I guess.
Like you need like on a Saturday or Sunday, unless you text somebody you and I know, that spot over there you need a reservation.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of busy places, I almost texted you guys this, specifically you, Sauce. Malone's Maple Grove.
Outstanding.
The Rosemary's back.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a game changer on the waffle fries. It's the best waffle fry in the Twin Cities, and it's not even close.
It's back on their like appetizer, like the side, like you get.
Exactly.
You don't get it with a meal because you don't get a meal.
Right. On the appetizer, you get the rosemary.
Yeah.
It's the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah. When you get them with like their amazing at Maynard's, the Maynard's chicken sandwich.
Same people.
But it doesn't come
Malone's
with
and
the
Maynard's.
rosemary.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get it as a side,
I know.
Outstanding. It's so good.
Man.
Yeah.
Almost texted you.
Yeah, we should have.
Yeah, I thought, what's the point?
Well, I don't know. I would have had why? Because you're too busy texting with my brother about Rage?
Yeah, but my top 3 Rage Against the Machine songs for no reason.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Malone's also outstanding.
Zach, Valentine's Day, anything interesting or not?
No, just
In bed by 6:30?
in a way. Yeah, no, we went to Iowa. Oh my goodness, what is that?
Did you do any of that?
I don't know what that is, but
Yeah, that looked like a gang sign.
yeah.
What was that?
You be flashing that?
UB40?
You bet on the Daytona 500?
Yeah, and
Get it?
got crushed all weekend on sports bets. I
Didn't have Reddick?
did not have Reddick, and which is fine. I mean, I'm telling you what, that last few laps of that race, though, even though I lost, it was, I mean, heart was pounding. There is very few things better than, I mean, the guy who finished second or third finished first, I would have cleared a grand, but
Logano?
yeah.
Yeah. It was cool to watch, man. At one point towards the end of it, we watched a lot of it yesterday. Almost all of the power trip people were near the top or at the top. And then it just switched. Those two crashes they changed a lot of it. But yeah, it was a great race. And like they said at the end of it, Zacho, the beauty of the Daytona 500, you can lead one lap.
Yep.
That's all you got to lead is one lap.
I think they had 24-ish, 25-ish leaders of the group of 41 that were out there. So well over half the field led the race at one point. But as you mentioned, Tyler Reddick led one lap of that entire race, and that was the 200th one. So,
Good one to lead.
Yeah.
I didn't see a second of it, and I completely forgot it was even happening until I saw Power Trip Bets' tweet that there was a push, and so I didn't even have to sweat it.
Yeah.
I just found out that no one won, and it was some guy I'd never heard of, and I moved on with my life. And then I saw him tweet that you also pushed in your golf bet with Tommy.
Yeah. Which we'll do again this week, too. It's kind of fun.
Just the two of you?
Yeah. Because, I mean, you might do it, but I don't think anyone else would.
Well, this week I should have. It's my guy.
Yeah, your guy
Morikawa
did-
won.
Yeah, your guy did win.
For the first time in 3 years.
Yeah, he was outstanding, yeah. Scotty almost ran him down, but it was still great.
Well, don't do that.
Yeah.
Ben Lieber will be here at like 6:30. Michael J. Mussman III around 7. No Hawk today. He's back tomorrow. He's still in Canada.
Yeah, he's in Montreal, which is it looked really cold up there.
It sure did. And it's supposed to be lovely again here today, correct? Almost all my snow is gone in the front yard for sure.
Same. Yeah, there was
Which
so
means
much.
it's dog crap weather.
Oh, yeah.
Right? All the
Yeah.
dog crap from the winter just bubbles up to the top.
it's
and you're like,
disgusting.
oh, no.
Disgusting.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yep. So gross.
Like, geez,
Yeah.
2 dogs times sometimes 2 to 3 times a day times like 60 to 90 days. You start doing the math. You're like, I'm going to be out here for about 6 hours. Then you take a nap and you realize, oh, my wife already did it.
Yeah.
Too bad to be her.
Yeah. Or you
Thanks
realize
for cleaning up crap.
there is a small opportunity that we get snow this week. So we'll
So I'll
worry
just
about
leave it.
then. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, what's the forecast looking like, Zachary? You're the weather guy. Isn't it supposed to be potentially like what 1 or 2 waves of snow? Potentially.
Yeah, but I mean, it's going to be so warm that I don't think it's going to, stick around. We got, a chance for rain Wednesday. The snow comes in Thursday, but on Thursday and Friday. But yeah, that's a little too early to narrow down exactly what we're going to get. But yeah, high of 50 today, high of 50 tomorrow, 47 on Wednesday, and then it gets obviously cold enough but still even on Thursday, high of 40. So
I brought my full winter coat this morning.
Yeah.
Because for us, exactly.
Right.
For us, it was that weird tweener thing. I don't have a good tween jacket, like between, spring and fall.
Like a wind
I have
coat.
jackets, but they're not perfect for this kind of weather. So I looked at the weather app before I left the house, and it said feels like 30. And I'm like, well, it's probably a little cold to just go just sweatshirt.
Sans panties, yeah.
Don't have a good in-between jacket.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I guess I'm going to be the guy that wears his full winter coat to work, and then by the time I leave work, it's going to be warm enough to just carry it out with me. I'm that guy.
Yeah,
I need a good jacket. I should invest in a jacket somewhere in the middle. Big day for me. Looks like that's going to be my day.
Yeah, you should
finding
get
an in-between jacket. It's going to be rough for me.
Yeah, I don't think I brought a jacket the last couple of days here.
No,
it's been at least in the mid 40s the past few days. Yeah,
it's in my car.
Yeah,
just if I need it, but but I mean, when you get here, I mean, you guys park in the same spot. You know, like. You're out there, you're exposed to the elements for like 5 minutes. Or not 5 minutes, like 30 seconds.
Well, but don't forget, some of us are in the driveway club. So I'm getting into an ice cold car.
Yeah, but you have a remote starter.
Yeah, I don't have time for that.
Man, I don't even know what's more absurd. Like it's like you almost like
time for that.
dealing with the pain in the morning.
Yeah, I think you're into it.
Are you a masochist, Cor?
Yeah, are you that?
You got to pay to know that, number one. And number two, it's not
how much?
$19.99 a month.
Not worth it.
I'll send you the link in bio.
Not worth it.
What do you mean not worth it? How do you know it's not worth it?
It's a whole different market now, man.
Yeah.
You can't be. You gotta bring. Well, you gotta bring the price down and charge more for the VIP pay-per-views.
Fine. That it's $9.99 a month and the pay-per-views are going to be off the chart. Link in bio.
Wow. Jeez.
Oh.
It's always disappointing when you click that link and that's not one of the options.
I wouldn't know.
Wow, Zach.
So I got here at like 5 o'clock, and I'm like, all right, there's not a lot happening in sports that I didn't know was, already in the rearview mirror, especially Olympic stuff, right?
Yeah.
So like most of my prep was done. But normally I still get here for 20, 30 minutes to see what did I miss.
Yep.
I'm like, all right, NBA All-Star Game, didn't watch a second of that. And then I flip on the old TV, and short track team speed skating, where they push each other every like lap and a half.
Yeah.
I watched it for 30 minutes straight, didn't do 1 ounce of prep. I'm like, this is sick.
Yeah, it is cool.
How they push each other, but somehow almost never run into each other. And then the passing of the torch from one player to the other, one skater to the other. So there's 8 guys on the ice kind of intertwined, but they just bob and weave. It's like, man, how do they do that?
It's incredible.
A lot of hands on asses, though, right?
A lot
just
of slab
2-hand pushing right on the old buttocks.
A lot of cheek touching.
Speaking of that, Zach, did you use a rectal thermometer this weekend or not?
I did not.
Okay, cool.
In fact, I don't know if I have in my entire life.
I would think that you would know outside of when you're an infant.
Which is like the only time you should really have to use
It's super accurate.
It's the best way to take it, isn't it? Like
very
the
accurate.
Yes,
sure.
Yes, when you have an infant, yes.
Why don't you ask your parents today if they used a rectal thermometer on you when you were under a year old?
But don't
Get
break
back to
eye
us.
contact when you ask it.
Yeah, good point. Wait till you get home and just stare them right in the
And
face.
I'm going to look at every corner of the room. Sorry, boys.
No, just stare right at it,
No,
especially
right at him.
Brian.
Yep.
And to answer your question, no.
Oh.
Wanted to.
Oh.
But I was in Iowa, so.
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tried, though.
You sure did. First segment of the Power Trip Morning Show is brought to you by our friends at Builders and Remodelers. Thanks, Builders and Remodelers.
Thank you.
Have you guys ever had a rectal thermometer in your...
I mean, maybe as a baby.
$9.99 a month, link in bio.
Wow. There's got to be somebody that does that. Somebody is into that. There has to be.
Of course. It's the internet.
Yeah. He'll be here at 9.
And 3.
Yeah.
And 2 o'clock.
Yep.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Yep. And 6 to 9 on Saturdays.
And 5:30 to 9 normally, but he's in Canada.
Well played.
So, yeah, half the staff.
Yep.
Man.
Isn't it dangerous, though? Like, what if it breaks? Is it glass? It's got to be glass, right?
No, it's like
Plastic.
it's plastic.
Is it plastic?
It's like
Well, I mean,
It's even worse if it's. I suppose it's digital now.
No, it's not mercury.
Okay.
It's not an old.
I'm thinking of the
nurse's
mercury
office
one.
from 1985.
And you're not running around with it. You should be in a comfortable position so it doesn't have any chance of
What
being
position
jostled.
is that?
I would guess.
$9.99 link in bio.
Man,
Come on,
I
man.
pay for everything now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how it works.
Don't
And
you
you
have
gotta
like
leave a tip.
Reddit where you have
Hey.
stuff for free?
What did I say? I share a birthday with Jack Nicholson, right?
Yep. And the Earth.
So I'm the Joker.
Yeah.
Zach, if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Yep. And he's good at taking his temp.
See how I did that? More of the Power Trip Morning Show right after this on The Fan. All right, post-Super Bowl, right? It's kind of the sports abyss. It's not the middle of summer, but it's the sports abyss. It's NBA All-Star Weekend, right? Green jacket, gold jacket, who gives a bleep, right?
Yeah.
Which one are you going with today?
Well, green jacket, maybe.
I think you got to paint
A
on that.
green in between
No.
jacket?
No. No, I mean, I want to win a Masters green jacket, but if I get it in between jacket, it'll be black.
Don't we have one of those around here?
We did. But because I don't really give two craps about most of the stuff that happened this weekend, Remember a couple weeks ago, I was saying the new Game of Thrones spinoff, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I'm like, when is stuff going to start happening? Right? It's only 6 episodes. And through the first 3, I was like, the acting's good. It's beautifully shot. It's Game of Thrones, right? It looks like it's epic. It looks nice. But, nothing's happening. What's happening? I'm bored out of my mind. Let's go. But what do we always talk about on the show, Saucy Saucerson? Shows that have equity. Shows that have landed the plane in the past. That have all the budget in the world, all the best showrunners in the world. You got to give them a chance to figure it out. People that gave up on Severance, it's you got to let them finish. You got to trust Ben Stiller, right? So I didn't give up on Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Episode 4 was pretty good, and then last night was freaking epic. It was awesome, and I'm like, God dang, that was something else. And then I saw this tweet, and you just fact-checked this for me. Then I saw this tweet that temporarily it had a 10 out of 10 score on IMDb. And I guess there's only one Breaking Bad episode that's a 10, correct?
I can't pronounce it, but
is it the one that starts with O?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that either.
Yeah.
Ozymandias.
Whatever it is, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Ava Mendes.
And also with you.
So Ava Mendes is a 10 out of 10.
Yep.
Shout out to Gosling. Now you said it's a 9.8.
It's a 9.8 and it has 20,000 reviews.
But to that tweet last night, temporarily it was a 10 out of 10, and it was one of 2 perfect episodes in quote IMDb television history.
Ozymandias.
There you go, Ozymandias. I'm not saying it was perfect. I'm just saying this is why you don't give up on shows that you believe in.
Yeah.
Holy bleep, it was awesome. So, not thrilled that the first 3 or 4 were like, ooh, come on, man, let's get to something. Well, last night got to everything. So worth the wait. So that's why you don't give up on shows. I don't. When I asked Tommy about it on Thursday, I don't think he's even started it yet.
No, I don't think he had.
And he loves Thrones.
Loves it.
Wait until he watches this one.
He's watched the original 13 times.
I know. Then why is he waiting on this one?
Well,
there's
he
no
did
dragons.
He pretty much explained it on Thursday.
Remind me, because I literally already forgot if he explained it.
There was shocking lack of incest, I think.
That's right. I forgot about that.
What he said.
I forgot, right?
No dude nudity.
Disappointing lack of incest and full frontal nudity.
There was full frontal nudity in episode 2.
Free?
Male?
Yes, male. And a lot of people were like, oh, Tommy's going to love this episode.
Yeah.
This is going to be his all-time favorite Thrones episode. Man, Tommy, you got to get on this, buddy.
That
Epic.
Breaking Bad episode is a 10 out of 10. It's the only one. It has 284.9 thousand likes. Or reviews.
Which one is that? Is it like one of the 2 or 3 to go?
It's the one in the desert where.
Where Hank's out there?
Yes.
Got it. Yeah, that. I will never forget watching when Breaking Bad was in real time, right? When it was still up and running. When those cars came around the corner, I had chills up the back of my neck going, oh, no.
Yep.
It's, oh, man, it's when TV is that good, and it's not very often. It's just, wow, I'm getting chills over just cars driving down a road. But, man, you knew that was huge trouble. Huge trouble.
Yeah. About 5 years ago, we watched
Fantastic.
Sopranos, because I'd never seen it, and Kelly had never seen it either. Breaking Bad as a show, I'm glad that I saw when it happened, but I'd really like to go back and watch it again. That's how good it is.
Yeah, I never watched it a second time either.
Yeah.
I've seen it exactly once, and it was
same.
Arguably one of the, 2 or 3 best shows of all time.
Yeah.
It's in that conversation.
Yeah.
Obviously, what happens to Hank and everything, that's crazy, but I remember just being so conflicted because I'm like, why am I angry at Jesse right now?
Yeah.
For squealing. Why am I, that's Hank's or not Hank,
right.
but Walter's the bad guy, and I'm rooting for him. I hate it.
Yeah.
But I was.
It's the best, man.
Yeah, he's the anti-hero. It was so good, man. Every episode, the final episode was good.
Yeah.
They landed the plane well with that. It was just outstanding.
You don't think you're ever going to watch Thrones, right? Any of them?
I don't think so.
It's a huge undertaking. It's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Obviously. It's a huge commitment.
Yeah.
Because This one, you could watch this one without knowing the other two series. It's kind of a standalone.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's Easter eggs and little hints at who this person is or that person is or what that person's future is. But I would argue you don't even have to know. But I don't think it's worth it if you aren't interested in the rest of the Game of Thrones world.
Yeah, I don't think we are.
Oh,
and
man.
I don't want to watch it alone. It's
That's
just,
a huge commitment by
huge
yourself.
commitment, yeah.
Now, can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
TV divorce. She's currently watching Dance Moms with my 12-year-old. I'm watching.
My wife is?
No.
Oh. Well, the way
That
you
would be-
said it.
That's nice.
I didn't
that's-
mean Kel is watching, like Harper goes over to her house and watches Dance Moms. I mean my TV divorce. My TV divorce wife is now watching Dance Moms with a 12-year-old. My 12-year-old. I
Horrible.
watched Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Whoa.
No,
What did you call?
horrible.
Oh, okay.
No.
I mean, and get a TV divorce.
Yeah. No, that show, that Dance Mom sounds horrible.
It's actually not bad.
Remember when my kiddo called the older kiddo a whore on accident?
Yep.
Check this out.
Yes, it is.
That was
She was trying to say horrible sister. It
Yeah.
just hung on the note too
Yeah,
long and
yeah.
just said, you are a whore. And she sang it.
Yes, it is.
That's so good.
Can we end the show with that today?
Yeah.
I don't
Because
care.
normal, I mean, obviously with Honk is here, we have Abs who tells everybody,
Sure.
have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
And then I could just have Harper Rowan just saying, you are a whore.
Yep.
And of course, she was smiling. They weren't actually fighting, but that was the bit is if you're not going to do that, well, then you're a horrible sister.
Yeah.
And she felt like singing it to her.
That's so
And
good.
you got to know when to pause.
Yeah. And
She paused at the wrong time. Anyway, for all my Thronesies out there, man, we had an epic 40 minutes last night. I don't know what time was the NBA All-Star Game on. It wasn't on
Started
that
at
late.
4.
Oh, then never mind. It was long done at that
It
point.
ended at
then.
like 6:45.
Oh, geez, what? Really?
Well, they
Why did they run
played-
it that early? So they could get to Olympic coverage?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
And it was like
is that? I wonder if that's why they did that.
the concept of it is. I watched probably too much of it.
Well, tell us later because
All right.
I didn't see a second of it. I just know there's a new format in USA versus the World and Ant's the MVP and blah 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 blah. But I don't know how the format works. But if you stayed up late enough to watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms, it was worth it. I doubt the NBA All-Star Game was. I know the dunk contest wasn't, and the same thing. I didn't watch a second of it, but like I told
Holy
you guys last week, I knew I
smokes.
was going to see all the highlights on Twitter. And highlight is a loose term. You watched all of it?
I watched some of it.
Can't wait to hear that too. Front Page Sports is next. Power to Morning Show fan. No, yeah, kids say the darndest things, but as I'm watching the Olympic coverage right now on, I don't know if this is NBC, USA, Peacock, who cares? One of the two, one of the three, whatever. There was some, skeleton, bobsled, luge, all this stuff over the weekend, and the 12-year-old's like, why is that a sport? It's just sledding. And of course, maybe she's trying to make next year's preposterous statement tournament, but she just goes, couldn't I just do that? And she was serious, right?
Yeah.
Like, couldn't I just get in that thing and go down and they're just sledding?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, there's more to it. I understand why for a 12-year-old it looks like that's all you're doing.
You're going like 80 miles an hour.
The only thing I know for sure is the start, right? How important the start is. There's so much skill and the power and how you get in there and how quickly you can jump into it. What I don't know is the rest of it. The steering aspect of it, the skill to the rest of the actual race. Do you guys?
I have no idea. That's a Zacho bit. I would bet.
I don't know. I mean, I know obviously you said that there's steering and there's definitely that's a big part of it. Braking, I believe, is a big part of it as well because you have to slow down at the right point, but obviously you don't want to slow too much to hurt your race. But if you don't slow enough, then you crash, and that's never fun.
But think about this though. We're watching it right now. It's two people. The one guy is looking and driving. The other guy just has his head down. That's just blind faith, man.
Yeah, he's just along for the ride, I think. And maybe that's what my daughter was suggesting is once you get in there, if you're the back guy, just scroll Twitter or something.
Yeah.
For a minute and a half. You got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
I don't think they let that. I think there are rules against using your phone while.
No, that's only while you're driving. That's distracted driving.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you could watch Netflix or something if you're the person in the back.
That was really fast.
Thank you.
Well, they're the Germans. All right, let's do front page sports.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Hey, thanks, Holiday. 3 for $6.50 when it comes to 20-ounce Coca-Cola bottles. You can mix and match any flavors of Coke you want. 3 for $6.50 for limited time with our friends at Holiday.
Hell yeah, man.
Yes, for about the 9th time, Zach, yes, that does include Diet Coke. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Darn well better.
It darn well does.
Darn well, too.
So apparently, so the brake man is what they call the guy in the back.
Yeah. And
the brake. Sorry. The brakeman must explode out of the blocks, stay low, and generate maximum speed. So he's very.
So the guy in the back has to explode.
The driver steers. The brakeman stays perfectly still to keep the sled balanced and aerodynamic. And then at the finish, he pulls the brake handles to slow the sled. So while staying still sounds easy, at 80 to 95 miles per hour, pulling 45 Gs through the turns, that's serious core strength and discipline. So you're not going to be talking on your phone at all.
No, you're holding on for dear life.
And did you see Colin Jost did it?
No.
He did basically exactly that, and he said it was the most fearful experience of his entire life.
Yeah.
He's terrifying.
He's in Lake Placid, by the way. They didn't send him to Cortina.
Well, almost everybody's in Connecticut, right? Yeah. Why not? Why send him overseas? You could have Colin just drive to Connecticut.
Well, he was in. The joke too was that he was in Tahiti for the Paris Olympics. Do you remember that when they had like the surfing 10,000 miles away?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
that's a good bit.
It is. NBC's doing a really good job this year, I think.
Man, the hockey is fun to watch. Even though they dominate, it's fun to watch.
That's what I was going to start with. 5-1 over Germany. The U.S. men's hockey squad now 3-0. 2 goals for Austin Matthews, others by Werenski, Thompson, and Brock Faber.
Hell yeah. He just threw that one on net.
Was that redirected, Zachary? And should that have been Faber's goal? And should that have been a high stick?
I did not see it. Then I was watching
in real time. The Germans were pissed, and even the announcers were like, "I think who was it?
I think it was
Eichel
Kachuk.
or somebody? Or maybe it was Kachuk." They were like, "I think he touched it," and then the argument was, "Well, if he touched it, is he touching it with a high stick to redirect it?" So they were arguing it either shouldn't be a goal at all, like Germany was arguing, or at least it shouldn't be Brock's goal because it got touched. But it stayed Brock's goal, and I don't know. I don't understand how that works. If the German team is screaming, going, "What are you talking about? That you can't." And then they didn't even, take 2 minutes to look at it.
Oh, they didn't review it. Well, I think you have to challenge it.
But I can't believe they didn't because they dropped the puck like Sauce. 30 seconds later? It was like, let's keep going.
Another criticism I have of this is
it was Eichel. Eichel's 9,
Eichel?
right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Eichel. Yeah, Faber threw it on net. Basically, just got the
against the wall.
They
just flung it,
and it just went in. It was a high shot, and hold on, let me see here. It doesn't look like Eichel tipped it. Is there a replay here?
They showed multiple replays, and every time they showed it, I was convinced that Eichel redirected it.
Yeah, it's close.
And his stick is high.
And his stick is real high.
So I'm not the right person to do this. I don't know enough about hockey to say definitively one way or another. I just thought that because I was watching the game when it happened, and everything they were saying made a lot of sense to have it be a non-goal, or at least not Brock's goal. But whatever, we dominated 5-1.
The goalie came off his feet to try and stop it. That's how high the shot was. But yeah, it went in top left corner. Yep.
So as the U.S. men's hockey team continues to roll, so does Canada. 10-2 over France. Crosby and McDavid each had a goal and a couple of assists. Canada finished the round-robin play by playing 3 games and outscoring their opponents by 17 goals.
My God.
So it still looks like it's the two of us in the NFC title game, and after that you're on your own, right? Yeah. Doesn't it look like this is headed for a showdown, or what are we talking here?
Yeah, probably. I mean, Sweden's good still.
But I think, Zacho, if the USA or Canada loses in this knockout thing, and it isn't in the gold medal game, it's a disappointment, correct?
Yeah. I mean, they should beat. They should beat Sweden. I assume Sweden's going to beat Latvia.
Well, they're pissed though.
Yeah.
Sweden's super pissed at the USA and Canada for the draw. Did you hear their meltdown from their coach?
No.
We only have a week left to hit the Swedish chef button, so I'm going to bring it up, even if it's not funny, as often as possible.
Fine coaches for that? I mean, that's...
Look, there aren't a lot of opportunities to talk about things from Sweden.
Yeah.
Right, unless Sauce is like, you know what I did yesterday? I woke up, and then I took Lou to IKEA. And I'd go, oh yeah, would you get in an argument with the manager?
Or the Panakuchen Hoos.
Hey,
can't go to IKEA.
Do you call your son Lou Dog ever?
Yeah,
like Sublime?
Of course,
Lou Dog? Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Can we do a quick power trip press conference?
Yeah.
Hi, Sweden coach, whoever you are. Looks like your name is... okay, Sam Halam. Question for you. What do you think of your draw with Latvia? Do you guys think you got a good chance tomorrow? Cheapers.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think of IKEA? Do you guys shop there? A busted corn. All right.
What does Tommy like to do on the weekends?
Hey, if you could just isolate the last part, if Dwight was from Sweden, what would his name be? All right.
Hey, since we're just going around the horn, because who cares? It's Monday and
sucks that show's gone.
Yeah. The Muppets is back. I think it's on Disney Plus. I haven't seen it.
Is it with Jason Segel?
Seth Rogen's involved.
Oh yeah. I think he
Segel was the one that did the movie. I don't know if Segel's involved in this one or not. He might be. Either way, I've seen a couple of clips online of people complaining about the new Kermit voice is not even close to the old one.
Oh, I haven't heard it.
You should look it up. It's bizarre. If the clips that I watched online are from the show, they need to find somebody that's practiced more. I don't understand what's going on. It doesn't sound like Kermit.
Yeah,
let's see if we can find it. See if you can find a clip of that, Zach?
It's on Disney Plus.
While we're yapping about sports here for a second, see if you can find an updated Kermit voice.
It's the first trailer, Zach. There's a Muppet Show official trailer on YouTube.
Let's verify that this voice is off, because the ones I've seen is preposterous. It's nuts.
All the voices you have to get right in the world of cartoons or puppets, It's Kermit and Homer Simpson. Those two voices have to be correct.
But look, would
And
you
Beavis and
say I
Butthead.
do a decent Kermit?
Yeah,
I
you
think
do,
I do
yeah.
a decent job.
Yeah.
When I hear this guy, I'm like, whoever's doing Kermit's voice should be the best in the world at
Yes.
Kermit, right? Where it sounds exactly like the old Kermit. It shouldn't be like a decent one. I wouldn't get hired. I do a decent job.
Yeah.
You need to do a world-class Kermit or you're not Kermit.
Do your best in Kermit impression.
Why are there so many
That's pretty
songs
good.
about... Go ahead.
Please tell me it sounds like Buffalo Bill.
Have you been playing this whole time?
Well, what'd you think it was? Some kind of sentimental montage in your head? We're doing the show again, Frog.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my God.
I mean, we can just...
Have you been playing this whole time?
Well,
That
what'd you
sounds
think
more
it was?
like a
sounds like
Sesame
Pop-
Street character. I mean,
It's-
like that's like Bert or Ernie more
It
than
sounds,
Kermit.
You know who it sounds exactly like? Pablo Francisco doing Kermit the Frog.
Maybe we're a little rusty.
What? That
That's
ain't
terrible.
Kermit.
No. If
That's
you're-
not my Kermit.
No, that's not my Kermit. If you're going to get that gig, that's probably a decent gig. You got to be good at it. That's
not
terrible.
good at it.
You have to be excellent.
You have to be
still
the
working on it.
best
Yes.
at it. They
Yeah.
they should have a open audition to the world, and out of 8 billion people,
Yeah.
you should do the best job. Not that's fine. Get in there.
That's a terrible Kermit.
It's not good.
No, that's awful.
It's not my Kermit.
No, it's not my Kermit either.
We're still working out a few kinks.
No, that's awful.
See, you're as mad as me.
Yeah.
Chalamet's not my Wonka. That guy's not my
How
Kermit.
dare you?
I love Chalamet. He's not my Wonka.
Is that good?
This
It's
is
fine.
I like the ending of this. It's
Can't
funny.
believe they're doing the old show again.
Well, if it ain't broke.
No, they are broke. That's why they're doing it.
That's brilliant. Those two are the best.
Yeah, Waldorf and Statler are the best.
Yeah, the best.
At least they vaguely sound like the other
Yes.
Waldorf and Statlers, but that is not my Kermit.
No. That's terrible.
Podcast title.
Man,
Yeah. So far, yeah. Until Musk comes in here and tells some story about how he like
banged a frog
banged
once.
somebody named Miss Piggy or something.
Man, what do you think? What do you think you get paid a year to be the voice of Kermit the Frog?
I bet
It should be sizable.
it should be. I bet it's 7 figures, right? You'd make $1 million because it's not just the show. There's got to be other things you do if there's like the toy. I bet you do the voice for because they'll roll out new toys for it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think you nailed it. If it was just a show, I'd say there's no way it's a 7-figure job. But if it's basically you are the voice for all Kermit the Frog endeavors, then it should be a pretty sizable
Yeah.
number because you are the voice of an iconic
Yes,
character. Now, that
yes.
voice is mid.
That's mid. Yeah, you're correct.
Well, and then the question I got to ask is, with AI, are we going to get to a point where like a modern day Jim Henson,
yeah,
records a bunch of lines and stuff, and then they have his voice until the end of time?
Well, at iHeart, we are guaranteed human.
yes, guaranteed.
At Disney, with the Muppets, I wish they weren't because AI would be better.
yeah,
Right, let's just get an AI Kermit.
yes, correct, 100%.
Non-guaranteed human
No,
at Disney.
yeah, it should be 100% AI because that's terrible. Terrible. That's so bad. That's frustrating because Kermit's the best.
You want me to quickly do a scene from the Oscar-winning film Muppets Take Manhattan?
Yes.
Gil, this is Jill and Bill, you know Jill and Phil.
That's better than that other one.
It's not good, but it's better
No,
than
it's-
that guy.
The other one just sounds like somebody with like maybe a slight strep throat.
Yeah, he's got a cold.
Yeah. That's so bad.
Hey, how long you had this cold? A couple weeks. I can't shake it. Hey, you want to be Kermit?
Right.
For how long? Forever.
Forever. Here.
The guy that's doing the voice of Kermit's probably the nicest guy on the planet.
Oh yeah.
He's doing his best.
I mean, how about
He's a great father and
Yeah.
neighbor and coworker. He's a delight.
Yeah.
And we're just
he donates a
destroying
lot
him.
of money.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Oh, yeah.
doing it all for free.
Does charity exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Yeah.
donating every dime he's making to some feeding starving children in a foreign country. He's a saint.
He never
And
complains.
and we're just destroying him because his Kermit the Frog's a 6.5 out of 10.
He never complains about the equipment at work.
Never.
Never.
I think
he
you're
says
right.
something like this. He'll go, "Oh, that's not bad equipment."
Yeah, see, that's
Ugh.
terrible.
That might be better though.
Yeah, that might be better.
God, should I just be the voice of Kermit?
Why does Kermit on that show sound Canadian?
They hired a Canadian.
Yeah. Is it Eugene Levy doing it?
Oh, God, that'd be actually
that
sweet.
That would be great, yeah.
What really matters in a second? Ben Lieber in like 13 minutes. Must at 7. This is the Power 2 Morning Show on the home of hashtag That's Not My Kermit.
The Fan.
This month, iHeartRadio is celebrating the stars of the 2026 Winter Game.
Howie Mandel and Dave Attell.
Well, that's kind of you. I'm actually doing stand-up on Saturday at Mankato Ballroom. MankatoBallroom.com for tickets.
Cato
Ballroom. Yeah, CatoBallroom.com. Outstanding spot. Can't wait. We'll be there Saturday. CatoBallroom.com.
In Mankato.
In Mankato. One time, like the last time we were in Mankato, Zacho, we scheduled who's Mankato hockey's biggest rivalry? Sorry if you don't know it offhand.
Offhand, yeah, I don't.
But whoever it is, they played in Mankato that night that we did stand-up.
So it went really, really well.
Yeah, the crowd that was there was outstanding. But, yeah, so we made sure that wasn't happening on Saturday. So, CatoBallroom.com.
Okay. Let's do What Really Matters, brought to you by my friends at Ovo LASIK and Lens. Get LASIK, get your life changed. No more glasses, no more contacts. Ovo LASIK and Lens. Thanks, Ovo.
Buddy Holly played there a couple weeks before he died.
Yep. The legendary CatoBallroom.com.
What the hell was that supposed to mean over there?
Just saying.
Foreshadowing?
You're not flying to Moorhead anytime soon, are you?
No, I'll be driving, yeah.
You're not driving to Moorhead anytime soon, are you?
No.
Are you driving to Target anytime soon, or?
Maybe today.
To do what?
Buy stuff.
Socks?
Yeah, Home Alone 2 on Blu-ray.
All right, I do scores and stats around the world of sports. Sauce changes your life with something else that has nothing to do with professional or amateur athletics. Tyler Reddick won the Daytona 500. That car is owned by Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Michael Beffrey Jordan, who is Michael B. Jordan.
Ah, well played.
He led only one lap, but like you mentioned a little bit earlier, that was the only one that mattered. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. finishes second, Joey Logano third.
That was Lieb's guy.
Zach, can you explain what you posted on social media about our guy William Sawalich and what race he was in? And I saw him on the lead lap for a second right on your social. So what was that all about?
Well, same thing with the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. They also race very similar at Daytona, where there's a bunch of different leaders. So it, obviously only matters at the end. He had a great race. Unfortunately, got wrecked. To reiterate, basically, he is in the minor league of NASCAR. He is, the AAA. So they've got the Cup Series, which is the big one on Sunday. Then they got right below it the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and then they got the Craftsman Truck Series, and he's in that middle tier. So, like I said, had a great race, had a very fast car. Just was the victim of as he. I was watching the race, but then you can pay like $5 a month, and you can hear the scanner audio. And he's fun to listen to. He said dumb bleeps, but they did well. And just got classic Daytona. So, but good start to the season, I think, and I have to think they're excited. And Atlanta tomorrow or next week, and that's a fun track to watch too. So,
it's cool that they start with their biggest race.
Yeah.
It's a cool bit.
Unlike really anything else in sports, that's biggest race at the beginning of the year.
And now it runs till when? Like mid-October?
November.
Wow.
Yeah, so they have 36 races throughout the year. They have a couple of weeks off here and there, but it's...
Do they take the fourth off?
No.
What's the fourth bit? Brickyard?
Brickyard, it used to be. I don't know what it is now. But,
what's the one where they pour the Kemp's milk?
Oh, that's the Indy 500, and that's on Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend, okay.
So then the NASCAR equivalent is the Coca-Cola 600 that night. And some drivers like to do both, which is crazy.
But what really matters is this.
These are, Corey, for you, Muppet facts.
Now we're talking.
You might know this because of all the research you've done on things.
I don't know about that.
The inception of the Muppet Show, a musical variety series with Muppets, began in Jim Henson's notebook known as the Red Book back in 1960. Do you know what it was originally called?
No.
I'm probably going to butcher this, but it was originally called the Zookus, Zoocus. Zookus. The original concept included many of the elements we know the show to have today: a celebrity guest host and the Muppets.
Yeah, when they showed the first episode of SNL during SNL 50, like that whole week or lead up, right? Remember, NBC ran the whole episode in its entirety.
Yeah,
and they have a Muppets like sketch. It was unwatchable.
Yeah.
Most of that first episode of Saturday Night Live is unwatchable, but look what it grew into.
Yeah, I mean,
the Muppets were supposed to, I think, be a pretty big part of SNL, and I don't know how long it lasted. I don't know if it was just that one episode or more. I have no idea. But that was a rough watch.
Yeah,
that was not funny, not interesting.
It's like my story.
100%. The U.S. Men's hockey, we talked about that earlier, won 5-1 over Germany. The women face Sweden today.
You're gosh darn right, Sweden.
Both are 4-0. Is that right? Sweden hasn't lost yet?
Probably.
Who's on Sweden? Like, that's good. Like,
Oh yeah, she's very good.
What?
Oh man, I forgot about her. Yes.
And Boost.
That's 9:40 this morning, and then Canada and Switzerland at 2:10. But the U.S. women first.
Hell yeah, man.
Good morning, Benjamin.
Let's get to this damn gold medal game. Hopefully, win it, and then maybe we'll see one of them gold medals in studio. Maybe Taylor would swing by, right? Maybe.
So speaking of Taylor, did you guys see Ben? Good morning.
Hi, Ben. I see him right there.
Good morning.
Did you see Taylor met Snoop Dogg on social media?
She did not.
She posted a picture with Snoop, which means as soon as I saw that, I'm like, if Taylor met him.
Well, then Parker met him.
Was Parker with Taylor at the time, or was it just a team function where just the gals on the team met Snoop? He's got to be up. Of course he's up. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Is he allowed in the village?
That's a good point.
Ooh.
I doubt it.
Text him, Sauce, while we're doing this. Text him and ask him if he's available to call in, and also just ask him if he met Snoop.
Tell him join StreamYard. I'd like to see his face.
I would imagine that direct family members can get into the Olympic Village.
Good
Spouses,
question, not sure.
Yeah.
Fiancés.
Dusty
Cowtown.
You see, they ran out of.
Yep.
Gosh,
prophylactics.
Do we buy that?
What a time to be alive.
Were you skeptical of that?
How many did they give the athletes?
10,000.
10,000 total?
Yeah.
And how many athletes did we hear? There was like 2,500 athletes?
Yeah. I thought it was more than that. I'll pick it up. Winter Games. Yeah, usually around 2,900 athletes.
Let's round up.
Round up to 3,000, and then you have to cut that number down by people that are probably married and
right,
monogamous
or asexual,
or
incels, as the kids call them.
Yeah.
Then you have to factor in the opposite, the unstoppable machines that will bang anything they've ever seen. Right? So the average, if you have 10,000 condoms and 3,000 athletes, we're talking 3 per day? No, not 3 per day.
No,
3 each.
3 each.
And it
like
lasted
the whole
a
time.
week? How long did it last before they said they ran out?
Something like that. Like
Pretty
a week.
quick, about a week, yeah.
Now, if athletes are doing other athletes, that saves on condoms.
You shouldn't be using them at that point.
What do you mean?
I mean, you have two people of that, those genes putting together. How dare you deny that? That is a wonderful creation if you do.
Zach.
I'm just saying, if we're trying to figure out how many actual acts took place, if you say, like, for example, let's say, I don't know, Ben and Zach, you guys are both Olympic athletes, and both of you hooked up with somebody today, well, then that's 2 condoms. If you hooked up with each other,
I think I did.
Maybe you need 2 still. Never
I was gonna say, I'm not following you.
I guess if it's a man and a woman, you theoretically only need 1. So wouldn't you wouldn't each have to use one.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you figured out how many each person is averaging.
I think I did a word problem like this in school.
All right, so there's 3,000 athletes, let's say 1,500. Let's cut it in half, 1,500 guys.
It is about 50-50, yep.
Yeah, let's just say that, I mean, probably 500 are
single?
No, I was going to say maybe 1,000 of them are single, ready to mingle.
Yeah, they're focused on
500 probably are in like committed relationships, maybe not using condoms.
Or what if people brought their own? I don't know. Maybe they're just taking them and not using them.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's probably, they're like taking out of the grab bag and just putting it in there.
Maybe it's like mints, you take a few
just put it
extra
in your
for
back
later.
pocket.
Yeah.
It's like the hotel shampoo. You're like, I might need this later.
Right.
And you never use it.
So I don't know if they'd ever like admit this, and I guess that's a question in of itself, but as an Olympic athlete, have they ever been conceived at an Olympics?
I mean, if there was ever a time to create a super athlete,
Right,
that's the time to do it.
It can't be zero, right?
It can't be zero.
Definitely not
No,
zero.
they're not going to
Plant
go
your
on
seed.
TV and be like, hey, the two, my parents got together and I don't know.
Well, look,
The
all you have
Olympic
to do is find a kid that his parents or her parents were both Olympic athletes, and then if they have like a November birthday,
right,
the year of a Winter Olympics, you just go, well, that's suspicious.
Okay, from a dude's perspective,
go on.
I think Parker Fox is joining.
Right now?
Nice, right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go do a quick thing here.
All right, hang on a second. Ben, talk
Why don't
amongst
we go
yourself.
to break and come back?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
But Ben,
we
do you have
could-
something to say
well,
first?
I was just gonna say, if for the dudes out there, what sport would you eye to try to create a super child? Like, what athlete?
Well, if you're
what female
Paul,
from
Jake,
what?
Jake Paul would argue speed skating.
I tell you what, man, yeah. Whew. It's not a bad guess right there.
That is not a wrong answer.
No, that's not
Big
at
speed
all.
skating.
No.
I'd say skiers are in the mix too.
Yeah.
So is Miles Garrett
problem
and
is with
Chloe
downhill
Kim?
skiers, you need 2 condoms.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez, Zach. Tell Tommy to stop writing your material.
So the question is, will Miles Garrett and Chloe Kim create a super child? I mean, Miles Garrett by himself could probably just create a super child.
Sure.
But like, is a snowboarder a good enough elite athlete that you think that you're guaranteed to create a super athlete?
I think it gives you a pretty good chance.
It really
Yeah,
does.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tommy just texted me.
What'd he say?
He said he would want to create a super kid with anybody that's in the biathlon.
Oh.
Got it.
Anybody in the double luge?
Yeah, the 2-man bobsled. Parker Fox joins from Italy right after this. We'll see if he met Snoop because his fiance did. This is the Power Trip Morning Show with Ben Lieber on The Fan.
The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by Farm Safe 811.
Well, we certainly can't complain about the roads for our President's Day observance. 94 westbound 35E to Lowry Hill Tunnel, a 9-minute trip with no delays. 494 southbound Fish Lake Interchange to Highway 212, just 13 minutes. And 35W either way between Highway 13 and Black Dog down to 2 lanes.
at wild.com/tickets to cheer on the Wild this season. Yeah.
All right. Do we have Parker Fox live from Italy?
Yeah, hold on. Just want to make sure. Put him on the screen. Hi, Parker.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What's up, buddy? There we go. Right on, man.
Hey, Parker.
Hey, my friends. Hey, Ben Lieber's here too. What a special day.
Hey, good to hear you.
What city are you currently in, buddy?
Currently in Milan.
Back in Milan.
Spent all of yesterday up in Lake Como and Lugano, Switzerland, which is unbelievable. But just kind of did a day trip. Now we're back in Milan because the girls are 3 hours away from puck drop, you guys. So it's right around the corner here.
Dude, that game the other day, when it looked like for most of the game that the U.S. was going to score more goals than the other team was going to have shots on goal.
Yeah, well, Taylor told me, she's like, we probably could have. And I think it was tied. I think it ended up being 6 goals for the U.S. and 6 shots for the Italians. But yeah, she kind of told me in the third period, it was getting a little physical. There's a lot of actual Canadian girls who have Italian passports who are on that Italian team. So they kind of think that there was a little hidden message there from some of the Canadian girls to rough them up and to get physical with them. And there's a lot of penalties, and it was a physical game. So the girls from the U.S. side, they kind of just kept the puck in the zone. Didn't go along the boards on the end wall. Tried to stay healthy, knowing that there's no way that team could beat them. But what that team can do is they can try to injure you and propel Canada. So a couple beat up girls, but I think everybody's healthy and they're gearing and ready to go today.
Parker, it's been pretty amazing to listen to whenever I can catch you on KFAN. Like, you're always bopping around, you're out and about. Like, do you have any days scheduled to just chill, like just to be where you are? Or are you always someplace every single day?
You know what, Ben? I kind of need one. How I'm feeling. It's been 10 days now, and it's just like you're kind of starting to get wear down. But I'll tell you what, any game day, you're absolutely fired up. I was talking with you guys earlier about how you walk in that arena, you walk into that stadium, and it's unbelievable. Like I get chills even talking about it. But you see, the Olympic rings and you see the USA patch on the jerseys. Like, you just get this like jolt of energy. And I think the team's done really good, just in terms of getting everybody together in the same section with all the families and everything like that. But I am tired, but I'm getting pretty good sleep at night. And there's just so much to explore here. Like, Milan is a massive city. They got a great public transportation. So we're just popping out into different areas like the Duomo, the cathedrals, all the street food here. So as much as I am tired, we're pushing through because there's a lot of fun stuff to see.
Your gal met Snoop Dogg. Did you?
Oh, I wish, dude. I was upset. I told her to tell Zacho to save him a roll, give him a little gift or something. But no, it was. I got you, buddy. They said it was unbelievable. They got out of practice and they did not expect anything, like just like fresh off of practice. I think they grinded pretty hard, and Snoop was there waiting for him with roses and everything the day after Valentine's Day, and he got each of the girls these Death Row record chains, which is pretty cool. And then
that's sweet. That's great.
Yeah, super cool. And then there's one girl on Taylor's team, Layla Edwards, and Snoop said that if they win tonight, he's gonna let her wear his big old diamond chain into the gold medal game. So hopefully things go well tonight, and we can see a picture of Layla with Snoop Dogg's chain on. I didn't meet him, but Taylor said he was just a gentleman and he was so kind to be around. He's kind of become like the national mascot over here, and how can he not? Everybody loves Snoop Dogg.
What other celebrity sightings have either you or the team had since you've been in Milan?
Yeah, there's been a good amount. When you go to the Athletes Village, you can kind of just stand outside of there, and people are coming and going as they please. So I've met a couple people just kind of in and out. I saw Jake Paul's girlfriend Yuta walking out. I saw Jake Paul and JD Vance at the first game. Didn't get to meet them. Sarah Spain, I met her. Our girl Alexis Pearson, we saw her this morning. So there's been a lot of fun people, but the most fun thing is the USA women's winter house. So it's basically any USA athlete can go there and kind of just hang out, get away from the village. And then each athlete gets 10 passes for their family. So we went there the other night, and we got to meet the quad god Ilya Malinin, as well as Jordan Stoltz, who's already gotten 2 gold medals in speed skating. And then, some other people were there. What's the one guy's name? He's the greatest speed skater of all time. I can't remember. Eric Heiden, he was there. Some of these other, Scott Hamilton, the old figure skater, was there. Chrissy Yamamoto. So it's been full of people, and everywhere you go, you seemingly run into somebody. It's pretty special down here in Milan, and it's cool to see everybody kind of repping their country. I got the USA Hockey on right now, but everywhere we go, you see different kind of flags and everybody excited. It's a lot of patriotism here in Milan.
So speaking of all the other sports, you have a chance to actually watch the other sports? Because I would imagine like the sprinting speed skating would be super exciting.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I haven't had the opportunity to go yet. Went to a men's game, but haven't had the opportunity to go. The only kind of unfortunate thing about this Olympics is that it's so spread out. So you got Cortina, and you got where the skiing is, and that's all about 5 or 6 hours away. So here in Milan is only speed skating and figure skating. Taylor, she's been able to go to a bunch of things. Now it's pretty expensive, so it's one of those deals where it's, do you want to drop $1,500 to go watch figure skating tonight when you can watch on the TV? Probably not. But yeah, she's got a pass that gets her into everything. So she's trying to, live out, the Olympic kind of energy and go to different competitions. And she saw speed skating, she saw figure skating. And then, they're living with these people. So right across the hall from her is Connor Hellebuck and Swayman, the 2 goalies for USA. So she's loving it. And they've only been here, I think they've been here for 17 days now. So she's been here for a while. So you get tired, but I think all that kind of other stuff gives you energy as well.
All right, Parker, I'm going to give you one choice. You only get one option. So Corey and I have been watching because we have it on the TV, here in the studio all the time, and we just can't get over whenever they show us just like a big wide shot, we're always looking in the background because man, look how beautiful that is. Look at that little village and look at the mountains. If you could just choose one area that you could recommend all of us visit from all the places that you've seen, what's the most beautiful, picturesque, scenic? What have you enjoyed the most?
Lugano, Switzerland. It is absolutely, it's insane. I think it's one of the richest cities in the world. You don't see a piece of trash on the ground. We got off of the train and I saw a Ferrari truck and a Lambo back to back. So I think there's just an insane amount of wealth over there. And then it's just, you got the mountains in the background. You got the lake. It is absolutely beautiful. They have all the shops and everything. Now, I don't know if you would spend a week there, but it's definitely, it should be a bucket list item for people because you step foot off that train and it's like you're in a whole nother world. It's absolutely beautiful, and no disrespect to Milan, it's super cool, but it's a big city. So Lugano, Switzerland is just this little mountain town, and it's truly breathtaking. So put that one on the list for sure.
You mentioned the families kind of sitting near each other. Have you made any new friends with any of the family members and friends of the other your fiance's teammates?
Yeah, definitely. We've had a group chat now, and I've been to the last 2 world championships. Last year was in Czechia, and then the year before that was in Utica, New York. So I've gotten to know some of the mainstay. Now some girls come and go off the team, but I've kind of gotten to know some of the mainstay people, and they're so fun. And a lot of Minnesotans, so we got that in common. A lot of New York in there too, some Chicago. There's a girl from Texas. So you get to meet all these new people, and it's one of those things where you're walking around the concourse and there's not many people wearing USA or the specific jerseys to each girl, so you can kind of put a name to a face pretty easily, and it's just one of those deals where somebody's buying a 24 pack of beer and he's just handing it out, or Abby Murphy's dad, Ed Murphy, they're from the south side of Chicago, and he likes to go hard, he likes to party, so he gets in line and he buys a whole 24 pack or maybe 2 24 packs, and he's just passing them out to people, and so it's really a party, and it's fun to watch these girls and cheer them on. It's truly been a pleasure getting to meet the different families as well. We're all in it for one goal, and that's the gold medal.
How much longer are you there?
I'm there until well, I'm here. I'm not there. I'm here until next Sunday. I leave next Sunday. So
Damn.
I'll miss you guys on Wednesday, but I'll be back next. I know it's crazy.
It's a long trip, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It is
So you're
long.
leaving right
It's-
before the closing ceremony? Is that?
Yep,
that's
leaving right
Sunday
before
night,
the closing. Yeah, because that was like
Okay.
$3,000 something to go to. So I don't think
wow.
it was. I don't think it was worth it. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here, and then we'll be back. But it's crazy. You know, it's one of those deals. Like I mentioned, you know, you're getting tired. You know, you're getting worn down. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a cold, but you're just pushing through because you know the gold medal game's on the horizon. And yeah, we beat up on Canada pretty good. And who's to say we play them, right? You got to get through these semifinals games. But it's one of the best rivalries in sports, as you know, Zacho. That Canada U.S., especially you know on the women's side, they always have great matchups. So I think everybody's looking forward to that.
All right, Parker, final question, then we'll let you go and get ready for the game here. It's in a couple
bet.
of hours. U.S. versus Sweden. What's a bigger number today, the U.S. goals or the Sweden shots?
Ooh, I'll tell you what, Sweden's got a really good goalie. I think she's pretty short, though, only like 5'2" or 5'3". So I think the girls are going to put a lot of shots. They're going to try to get it upstairs. We call that, you know, bar down, bar mexi, all the fancy hockey terms. But I think Sweden's a better team than Italy. So I think they're going to end up getting, you know, a couple shots on that. But our goalie's so steady. I think we're going to play Aaron Frankel tonight. But I think it's one of those games where it's like you got to set the tone early. So to answer your question, I do think Sweden's going to have more shots than we have goals, but I still think we have a good chance to score 5 or 6 of them and take it to them.
You know how like there's one guy that struck out Joe Mauer in high school? Isn't it one dude, right?
Yeah, one guy, yeah.
Like imagine if the U.S. women win the gold and the total goal scorers for the entire 2-week run is like U.S. 42, every other team 1.
That would be
and that one gal from the first game, right? Wasn't that the first game that we had one gal score?
Yes, yeah.
What if she's the only one that scores on the U.S. the entire 2 weeks?
Yeah.
That'd be incredible.
That's a nice feather in the cap.
That's a pretty sick flex to say I'm the only one that scored on the U.S.
Her and the guy that struck out Joe Mauer could do a podcast.
They could. It would last maybe to the end of the year, but that's the most it'll go.
Hey, real quick,
maybe Rosie
I ask
can
one more
host it.
question?
Of course.
Parker, obviously the rink on TV, everything looks like it's done, and they were, you know, obviously got in under the wire. What is the fan experience like? I know like they said the concourses might not be finished. What's the hockey arena like over there?
Yeah, I mean, if you were really nitpicking on details, you can see that some of the paint isn't great, some of the walkways aren't great. But dude, it's unbelievable. I think the energy, I think the Italian people love that it's here, and I think there's a little animosity towards the United States. So I think some random Italian people are cheering for Canada, and we get a little bit of hatred. We were just doing an interview today, and some guy from Greenland was putting the thumbs down in our video. So there's a little U.S. hate, but I think it's fun to kind of be the villain sometimes and find a way to push through and win the gold medal. But it's awesome. The energy's great, and like I said, you walk in, you see those Olympic rings, and it's like something I've never experienced before. So I have absolutely no complaints. Everybody I'm around has absolutely loved it, and like I said, it's when you get to support somebody that is that close to you, I think it makes it even more extra special.
Well, tell Taylor the entire Power Trip Morning Show is cheering for, and just a reminder that if they do win the gold, that Rosie's going to take the entire team out to Manny's.
Yeah, Rosie he's been texting me. He said his tab is wide open, and they're excited to go. But thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys letting me hop on here for a little bit, and go USA.
There he goes, Parker Fox from Italy, live from the 2026 Winter Olympics. What a cool gig, man.
Great gig.
Not bad being that kid.
No.
By the way, speaking of Rosie and Manny's, all of a sudden our curling teams are catching fire.
Yeah,
right?
how about that?
They're beating everybody. Like the men beat the defending champs. Team Peterson all of a sudden can't lose. Like, last week when we had Tyler on, he said, look, both teams are going to have to thread the needle, and it's an uphill battle. They're both kind of semi to actual long shots. This is not going to be easy. Like
and
we're
they
not
kind of are threading the needle.
So
though.
far,
some of the
they're in the
shots
mix.
that they've had to make, like, really are threading the needle.
How about all the Canadian teams getting accused of doing that little stone push? And dropping F-bombs and borderline coming to fisticuffs against a couple of other teams that are accusing them of pushing the stones. They're like, F off, I didn't touch any stones. And then the replay, like, you just clearly touched that stone. It took 2 seconds to look at it.
It's weird to see a Canadian get mad.
I love when athletes forget that video replay now in 4K and slow-mo, you can't lie.
Right. No.
Right? It's just, I didn't touch the stone. Bleep off. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and look at the replay. Oh, yeah, he clearly
Yes, you
touched
did.
it. Yes, he did. That's 100% intentional.
Yep.
Well,
So
wasn't
your
one of the
meltdown looks
ones
so much more childish.
at least on the
Yeah.
men's side? I thought that somebody said it wasn't about him touching it. It was about him touching it before the line or after the line. Because there's like a release point, and he actually, I think the one that was in question, he released it, and he was still behind the line.
See, I don't, again, this is how I feel about a lot of these sports. I don't know the rules good enough to basically say whether you're right or wrong. All I know is that the one that I was watching was saying, once you let go of it, you cannot touch the stone.
Yeah.
And this guy clearly like pokes it afterwards.
Yeah.
And then the team was like, hey, you just poked it. And he's like, bleep off.
Yeah.
He's like, right.
No, I didn't.
He's super pissed. Like, how
Pissed.
dare you accuse me of doing something that I clearly
Yeah.
just did?
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Well, and
It's
didn't
the
they
best,
get in
man.
trouble before? Because didn't they say something in another comment? They're like, this isn't the first time you guys have done this. Like, we're not
Love
just
it.
we're not just like crying wolf right now because it's the Olympics. Like, it sounds like it's something that they have done at other competitions as well, and they've kind of raised the red flag to the officials, and nobody's done anything about it. So that's why it's, when they catch it, they're like, come on, like, really? Like, this is what you guys do. You guys cheat.
How great is it going to be if we see an actual fist fight on the curling ice?
Yeah. And somebody slips.
It's
it'd
Canadians.
It'd be tough, but it'd be great.
Man.
I guess I don't understand what's the point, though.
I don't know.
No pun intended. But, like,
I think,
but
there must be a strategic reason why it's illegal and why they
but they
do it.
barely are just barely
I don't know.
touching it.
But it has to do something with spin, right? You could probably put a little more spin on it.
I don't
Or
know, but
maybe
that's what
he
the release
spins
is
it
for.
too much, and he
Yeah.
realizes it's too much,
So
and
he
he just
slow-
wants
or
to
slows it down
maybe
a little.
slows down the
Yeah.
rotation.
Don't know.
So I think you can touch the handle as much as you want. It's once you touch the granite, that's the problem. And obviously, if you're touching the granite, you can probably manipulate it into a way that or you can maybe cover up some sort of mistake in the early stages. I don't know, but
Like, do you know though, in that split second when you release the
yes,
stone,
I'm sure
like
do,
they know as soon as they push off when they start sliding, they know they're the speed. They know, I mean, we've talked about with the guys here in studio. They know right away.
So they know if they need a little extra oomph,
Correct.
a little correction.
I think that might actually be it. Like, because as you push off, you kind of know what your speed is and what you can do. And so if you want to add a little more oomph, we're just guessing at this point. I'm sure
I mean,
Tyler
that makes
could
the most logical sense.
help
though,
us
I guess.
out.
But Ben, it's like when I'm playing cards, before I even look at my cards, I'm like, oh, I'm going to get knocked out this hand.
Yeah.
Like, I've played enough poker to know it's over for me.
Yeah.
You can just tell by the way the cards
By
hit the table.
Exactly. By the way they deal
Yeah.
them to me, I'm like, oh, this is my knockout hand.
It's like
I should
when
just start grabbing my coat.
It's like when I golf. I know the
Similar.
club's flying out of my hand into a sand trap.
In a fit of rage and a
fit of
tantrum.
rage, yeah.
Before he even swings, he knows.
But it's like
10,000 hours.
I bet our guy Pablo Lopez, the second that leaves these two fingers,
course.
he knows exactly where that pitch is going.
I think
Yeah.
I think
Quarterback,
all
same way.
sports that have accuracy, dart
Yeah.
throwers,
Yeah.
golf, pro golfers, they all know.
Yeah.
Immediately. Oh, whoops, I'm in
Absolutely.
big trouble.
Well, your golf example, Sauce, was the best because when Tiger would just
Yeah.
hit it and immediately go down and grab his ball, and you're like, or grab his tee, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh,
Those
that's
guys
gonna-
know the sec. I mean,
Yes.
there's a picture of like the 1999 7 iron he used, and the mark on it is right in the middle of the club. There isn't a mark on anywhere outside
Yeah,
of the
I've
middle
seen
of the
that, yeah.
club. That's how dialed in he was.
Well,
he
and
never
that's
hit it poorly.
Not easy during the BizKit baby boom
No.
to stay focused.
No, he loved
Right.
Bizkit.
Varsity Blues, Matrix, Fight Club, big year.
Yeah.
And Tiger was locked in. The news is next. Ben Lieber's here. Mush should be here in a second. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
We all had that one teacher who believed in us. Show your gratitude with Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose. Nominate a public school teacher to win $5,000 for their classroom this week. We want to give a shout out to Yvonne Lockmiller, who has been teaching for over 30 years. Nominate a teacher to thank today at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
Ben, did you have a nice Valentine's Day?
Yeah, it was great. I spent it alone, which is amazing. So
really,
that does sound really nice.
I know it was. No, it was fine. Abby was out of town. My daughter had an equestrian show in Florida, so they were down in Florida doing that, and she was performing. So I was.
How'd it go?
It went really well. Yeah, she did really, really well. So super proud of her. But no, I spent Saturday night at a hockey rink because Little Wells had not a game, but a scrimmage at Mariucci, which is great.
That's sweet.
The Little Tykes out there on the collegiate ice. So it's a good environment, cool, obviously cool arena, but probably the last place I'd want to be on a Saturday night period, not just Valentine's Day, but, a Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Why wouldn't you want to be halfway across town in an ice
Who
rink?
schedules a scrimmage at 8 o'clock on Valentine's
I don't know.
Day? Who
I
are
don't
these
know.
people?
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know who
8.
scheduled these things, but you just see it pop up on the old sports engine, and you're like, really? Saturday night, 8 o'clock?
Where's
and
the
not,
common
and not even
sense
a
there?
district game, just a scrimmage.
What a waste
Why
of
not
time.
8 a.m.?
Sure.
I'm not sure I'd want 8 a.m. on a Saturday. Like he's got basketball at 8 a.m. on Saturday mornings. Those are tough to get up for.
But
sometimes.
that makes more sense than Valentine's Day night.
Yeah.
Correct.
No parent wants that, even if they're not going out to wherever Sauce and Kel went.
No, Musk can probably attest to the frustration that I was feeling. And the thing is, I don't even know if it's a shared frustration. I'm not going to say, and Zacho, you can chime in here too. Listen, I love hockey. I've become a huge fan of hockey. Chris especially. But some people, it is their life. And I'm like, I'm not looking to make this my life. I don't want your life.
Hang on, I was just reaching for
Okay.
it, and you beat me to it.
Because it's so expensive. That's the
Well,
it's everybody's life. Whoever is.
I don't want your life.
Correct.
You got kids in hockey, then
R.I.P.
everybody's in hockey.
It's just so fascinating how all we do is talk about youth sports and we can't burn these kids out and we can't do this and we can't do that and it's too much for these kids, right? But yet when it comes to hockey, it's if they're not on the ice 7 days a week, then something's wrong. And you're like, whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I love this sport, and I think it's the best, and it's especially youth hockey, the out of town tournaments, the camaraderie, everything. It's awesome. But I've been very consistent, very critical of it in this day and age of parents that have turned their children into pseudo professional athletes. Playing all year round, not playing any other sports.
I don't want
It's
your
ridiculous.
life.
It's ridiculous.
And that's why they get after coaches if their kid's not on the ice.
Yes. No.
Because we put all of this into it.
Yeah.
And as my dad used to always say, well, if the coach isn't yelling at you, then he doesn't think you're any good.
I mean,
It's kind of true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if
at least attention. Maybe not. Yeah. If they're not giving you attention, then you got to start thinking that they just don't like you or they don't think that you're good enough.
And I love the hockey community. I grew up in it. I absolutely love it. So I'm trying to rip it at all. But there are some situations, Zacho, you've seen this before, where there'll be the high school coach has a hockey camp. And if your kid is playing baseball,
right. And
doesn't play in the hockey camp, then
totally happens all the time.
Doesn't have as good a chance to actually make the team or even get a lot of ice time.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. And I don't want to I'm not just talking just about hockey. It is every youth sport. I mean, if your kid is not a part of some sort of off-season training, well, then the coach and the organization are that kid's not committed then. And yeah, but the kid is playing other sports.
And he's 8.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah. He's in
I'm
third
the varsity
grade.
coach.
Yeah, correct.
Not that big a deal.
Yeah,
it's a major problem, and these kids are getting burnt out, and they're not the participation numbers for hockey are tanking, and that a lot of that is because of the cost too, obviously. But
is it really?
Yeah, the numbers are. I mean, even Canada's struggling. They're struggling. I mean, you can't afford to play anymore because we have again made these into. It was expensive when I was playing, but now it's like we got to do all these other more tournaments. We got to do all this. The ice time is more expensive than ever, and as you guys mentioned, you have to have like 4 or 5 different, off-season camps that you got to go to and pay thousands of dollars for. I mean, it's got to change fast, otherwise we are going to really lose a special thing we got going here. We already are losing it here
I
in
don't
other
want
places.
your life.
This is the last thing I'll say about this is that if you talk to a majority of professional athletes, then let's just say specifically hockey, I've talked to enough of these NHL guys, these retired NHL guys, that all think it's preposterous that we are like putting our kids in this environment where they're practicing all the time, year round. Like they'll even just shake their head and like, this is so ridiculous. Like this is not how I grew up. This is not how I became a pro. This like there are better ways to like get to the end goal, which is obviously in the NHL or some sort of Division I scholarship. All of these guys will say like, nope, not my upbringing, but yet somehow all these associations know better than these professional hockey players.
Right. Yeah.
Like I don't understand like where we got so off track.
Well, they know they don't know better, but they know that they can convince a bunch of people who have a lot of money to spend money with them. And that's why you have like these schools now that are basically 3 hours of classroom and then 3 hours of sport, whether it is hockey, they do other sports as well. But these sport specific schools that makes me sick. I can't imagine. Like one of the coolest things when I was a kid was going to school with my hockey teammates in the daytime and then going to a game that night. No, you don't have that anymore. It's stupid.
Here's how insane the hockey community is. I was at an appearance 14 months ago, if that tells you where the math is. My son is 13 months old. It was in November of 2024. And this gentleman came up to me and he was like, hey, I heard you're having a kiddo. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we're having a boy. He said, oh, cool. And he asked, what area I live in. And I told him, he goes, if your kiddo ever wants to play hockey, here's my card. And it was for one of these like select leagues that Zach was talking about. And I look and I go, he's not even born yet.
Yeah.
Like that's how insane the hockey community is.
Yeah, you want me to hold on this card for 5 years? Like when
he's a Minnesotan. He's coming out with skates right out of the womb.
Yeah, he's like, if he ever wants to play, here's my card. Contact me. I'm like, he's not even here yet. And I was like, okay, but if that's what you want to do, more power to you. But as Zacho says, like it was basically like an hour of school and then just hockey. And it's like, he's a month away from being born.
We're talking hockey here, and I love it. And Fallness is probably excited about this too.
He's
but
not listening.
Here's the thing, Zacho, you can attest to this, and I don't know if you guys have caught any of the Olympic hockey games at all. My favorite thing to listen to, I turn up the volume on it because we got our guy, Alan Roach.
Outstanding.
So he is, the VOG, voice of God. And so he does this thing. But then they also have the other guy who's speaking in Italian.
Yeah.
So when they score a goal, all of a sudden Roach is just doing that scoring for U.S. Faber. And then this guy like, yeah, it was a really nice goal.
You're getting emails.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
But it's just, I'm like, God, this guy must hate his gig. I'm going against who? I'm teaming up with who?
Yeah, it's
the all-time GOAT?
Kachuk with the assist. Yeah, it was a really nice pass.
It's a goal.
Hey, do other countries now.
Nope. We're in Milan.
Let's go around the world and see. Let's do a live listening. Hey, I was watching skiing here while you guys were talking hockey. Remember how earlier we were talking about Kermit the Frog and how much the guy who does Kermit the Frog's voice makes a year? And we're like, man, that's got to be a high-paying job if you're the voice of Kermit. We have, a friend of the show, Jay Christensen, right, who does the awesome drone flying.
Yeah.
I'm watching the drone for the alpine skiing, and it's cool. It obviously it gives you a great view, but a lot of wide open space. It's not like the bobsled or whatever where you got to go down the path and like you got to be world class. Same thing. How did they find Kermit voice guy? Because that guy should be the best in the world at Kermit.
Yeah.
How did NBC find drone flyers for this?
They didn't. That's the Olympics, OBS.
Okay, then how did the Olympics find them? Because wouldn't you argue it's the same thing? These should be some of the best drone flyers in the world.
Yeah.
Because this is a world stage, world
I wonder
broadcast.
if they had some sort of open competition for these pilots.
Sure. Maybe.
I don't think there's enough of them to have. I think that they probably exhausted almost every option.
Is our guy doing it?
I don't believe so. No, I think I've not seen anything on his Instagram. But I will say I know a few of them were like have you seen those drone racing leagues on like ESPN where they're like a lot of them are those guys like they pretty much, like I said, exhausted all the best that they could find.
There's got to be a lot of them because they had it for golf too this weekend, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
has changing
to be
the sport.
a ton.
Check this out. I just Googled how much do Olympic drone flyers make, right? And again, AI is AI. It's not always accurate, but here's what AI says. Elite commercial and high-level camera-grade drone pilots working on massive, high-profile projects like the Olympics can command exceptional specialized rates. Top-tier experienced pilots operating advanced, heavy lift, or complex FPV drones. I don't know what that is.
First-person view.
There you go. Rigs can earn between $3,000 to $15,000 per day.
$3,000 to $15,000 per day.
It says between $3K and $15K per day, based on the actual event and how high profile it is. It says while average drone pilots often earned around $70,000 to $90,000 annually, but if you are specialized or high end, it can be much more.
That's a crazy amount.
If that's the case, what's Jay making a year? That dude must be rolling in it.
Yeah. He's good, man.
Because he's one of the best in the world, is he not?
Oh, he's got to be.
Yeah.
So if he's the top of the top, and he's doing the highest profile events like All-Star games, whatever it is, big time sporting events, man. If the average one's making 70 to 90, I wonder what Jay's.
But he's got to have a flat fee, right? That he charges.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I wonder because he puts in. You guys have talked to him many times too. Like, they put in so much time before the actual shoot. Like, are you getting paid for those hours before?
I would guess,
or just the shooting day.
Didn't he do a Backstreet video at the Sphere?
Yeah,
Zacco?
Actually, shortly after he left,
Yeah.
he left from here to the airport to go shoot a Backstreet Boys video, which I think he might be back. I don't know if it's from older stuff, but he just shared a new Backstreet Boys video from Sphere the other day. So I'm reading they got 25 total drones
at the Olympics.
At the Olympics, and yeah, there's a owner of a Dutch drone company who's flying out there.
It's called the Dutch Oven.
Yes, and they say it's the most difficult job they've ever done.
Wow.
As you can imagine.
Yeah.
Well, think of the hours that you're there on the slopes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's a full day every day.
If you're making $3K to $15K, get your ass out in the cold and fly some drones. Right? I wonder how much they're actually making.
This is a weird question, Zacco. Maybe you know the answer to it. Can you stand, though, at like the bottom of the hill, or do you have to be close?
My guess is you would be at the top of the hill because that would give you the
best view,
best line of sight,
best
to
vantage point.
Yeah, so I would think I can't confirm, but then obviously you have to have a crew of people who are helping out with with the batteries don't last long, so you got to constantly switch back. It's got to be a pretty good, a big undertaking. I'm hoping more people do stories over there about this. I'm just reading one off of NBC News right now, and it's fascinating what they're doing and just being able to follow. Like they talk about the follow, like the luge, like how crazy difficult that is.
I'm surprised
nuts.
you haven't started flying drones.
Yeah.
You seem like I'm a freelance drone flyer guy.
Yeah.
You got to have like money.
Yeah, but I mean, you obviously you work the cameras here, right?
Yeah.
So you have a director's eye. You once were offered to be paid to film a friend's pornography video.
Yep.
That
Whatever
never came to
happened to
fruition.
With the drone?
No, just in general, but it never came to fruition.
That's quite the POV.
He was commissioned to do a little film work, and then it fell apart. But it was in the works. It was supposed to be beautifully done, tastefully shot.
It would have been 4K.
Did you have the lighting
For
and everything
what?
ready to go, and then all of a sudden, no, we're not doing this?
No, probably it's the flashlight. Flash. Like,
Yeah.
God.
Jesus.
And the baby oil.
I thought there was a couple.
Yeah.
You know, you were filming a solo project.
FPV.
Yeah. Jeez.
How much were you going to get paid? Do you remember?
We didn't negotiate a exact price.
Jeez, you were just happy to be there.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I honestly.
How about we just do this and we'll talk
Love the game.
payment later?
Yeah. Just want it on the resume
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Yep. You just wanted to keep the video.
Just your tape is your resume, you know. Mine.
They wrap up
Gosh.
and Zach's like, hey, this is a little awkward, but can we talk about payment? And the dude says, how about a Caniac combo and a slap on the back?
Yeah.
And Zach says, deal. That was fun.
Deal.
Thank you.
And then he said to you, no, you get that for free.
Free!
This drone right here, this probably one of the better ones, 36 grand.
Ooh.
I mean, you can get one for $80, but like,
Have you know? I know some people have complained about the buzzing on the broadcast of the drones. Have any athletes complained about that yet, or are they just so focused that they just
I
white
bet you they
noise
don't even
out?
hear it.
no, I bet they don't even hear it.
I have not seen it or heard anybody complaining about the noise, but I wonder if look at how awesome that shot is.
Yeah. I mean, that shot, we're watching this slalom,
it's
the men's
spectacular.
slalom. Like, there's no way that they hear that drone, 50 yards away.
All they're hearing is the whoosh, whoosh in their
Oh
head.
yeah, I forgot we haven't done a live listen-in. Sauce?
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Oh no.
Whoa, whoa.
No, this is the Norwegian. He's
no.
a second,
Whoa, whoa.
over a second ahead of pace here. You can hear it. Listen.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Bad news, guys.
First place.
Yeah,
What?
first place.
We just got an email from
We got sued?
we got a cease and desist
Oh, sorry.
saying we can't.
Oh, we can't run the actual highlights, and that was
From Lawyer Lambert?
that was real play-by-play. Damn, man, I felt like I was there too.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Sauce.
You painted a wonderful picture.
Yeah, I'm not good at a lot of things.
But you're good at whooshes.
Now there's
I am good at whoosh.
slow motion whoosh it. Slow motion whoosh.
Oh God, this is making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, just go to break.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Kel's a saint. Jeez. Oh God, just think at 6:30 on Valentine's night. Oh no. Yep, you got it, Pete. So also walk us through sports after this on the Fan.
The Fan.
Jefferson Lines is your #1 bus experience. My name is Chris Hockey, and I can vouch for that. With daily schedules to every corner of
KFAN welcomes some great shows to Mystic Lake Amphitheater. Leonard Skinner and Foreigner will be there August 16th. Motley Crue will be there August 21st. Get the complete details on the calendar page at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
All right, Michael J. Mussman III is here. Ben Lieber is here, but it's time for sports with Paul Lambert.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Our guy, Anthony Edwards' team won the NBA All-Star game, and then Ant was named the MVP of the game. He and Garnett are the only two Wolves to win All-Star MVP. Other than Corey, what year did Garnett win it?
Oh, boy.
Oh, gosh, I wouldn't know this.
I'm going to say 96.
No.
97. No. Sure.
Zach?
99.
03.
Yeah, I thought it was during the run.
Yeah, he won it in 03.
Ouch.
But yeah, that was sweet. I thought maybe Cowhide Leonard would win it because he had like 30-something points. But...
So you watched it. Explain how the teams were split and how the format worked?
So I don't know how the teams were split because we got in with the final two games, but they basically had teams. They split them up with U.S. teams and then guys, world team, right? Guys who were whatever. And the two USA teams won and played in the final game.
So it wasn't U.S. versus the world in the final.
No, it was U.S. versus U.S.
That was one of the semi games.
Yes.
The Stars and the Stripes.
Yeah, and that was the name of the teams. It's dumb. It's not the Stripes team that played in the third game then had to play. It was a game was a quarter. So then in the final game, the older guy team with like Cowhigh, LeBron, and all those guys, they were dog tired. I mean, they beat the pants off of them in that fourth game.
It's still a lot of basketball.
Yeah, it's a lot of basketball. Instead of one game, they just play four quarter games. It's time to stop with these all-star games, except for the baseball one because that one's fine.
What about hockey?
Well, if they do the bit they did,
Four Nations.
the Four Nations bit,
cool.
that's
That
cool.
was awesome.
The all-star game's like 15 to 14 because they just don't play any defense and they don't hit. Baseball's because it's the closest to the actual game it is. You have to change much in an all-star game in baseball. And the football one has to
and
stop.
Basketball, the
basketball one has to stop. And
the full contact ones are the ones that really just are not really fun.
Yeah.
I get you with the Major League Baseball. That one's
it's
pretty
fine.
decent.
And it means we're like a week and a half out of training camp. Yeah. That's the best part of that game.
I really think that, especially with football, they've pared it down so much that it's like it really is just pointless now. Like the whole thing is pointless. Like the Pro Bowl itself is so pointless.
Right.
They should just say, hey, congratulations, you made the Pro Bowl. Here's 2 Delta One tickets to anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Like, congratulations.
Here's a cool golf set.
Yeah. Go enjoy a vacation on us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and if they do it, why not have it at the host city of the Super Bowl? Why have it like Orlando, across the country? Why not bring those players in, let fans who are there for the Super Bowl have like an experience with them? Maybe they can, I don't know, do something at the actual site. It's just very weird that they're playing in basically like a convention center, on the other side of the country.
I suppose it's probably a cost thing too. Like, because if you had it on Super Bowl site, then all of a sudden you're just jacking your prices up to Super Bowl ticket prices to an extent. And then all of a sudden now it's like, if the Pro Bowl is supposed to be for like expanding the game to the youth and having these kids and stuff come out there and be like close to the action, like I think you kind of miss that magic a little bit if you do it on Super Bowl site. But I understand what you're saying logistically. Like it makes a lot of sense to have it there, but that's probably one of the reasons why they're like, listen, because that was the whole thing with Hawaii. They're like, oh, this is great because it's like we're all these kids in Hawaii that never get to see these NFL players get a chance to see all the NFL All-Stars in this one place. And then they screwed that up, and they don't even do that anymore.
The Hawaii bit was cool.
Oh yeah,
but back in
it was just a big vacation for you.
But also, they played like back in the late '90s. They would play that game. They like tried. Now they're just Olaying everything. It's not the.
How about some of the sound bites over the weekend from Ant? Right, I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying things like, "If you want a company line, then don't ask Ant questions because he'll say the truth.
Yeah.
And somebody asked Ant, like, hey, you guys thinking about putting a little effort this year, or is it just, it is what it is? And he goes, it is what it is.
Yeah. And then one of the questions
I'm sure Adam Silver's like, don't say that. No.
One of the very long-winded questions I asked him, he just goes, no. And then they moved on. Yeah. Yeah. He's the best. The Golden Gopher women's basketball team has now won 8 straight after they beat Wisconsin 83-60. Your Gopher women are 20-6. They have 3 regular season games left. They battle number 8 Ohio State this Wednesday at the Barn at 7 p.m.
I love it.
Tournament team. There we go.
Yeah. They should be ranked now, too, after that 8th straight victory. The Gopher men's basketball team lost 69-57 to Washington on Saturday. They've lost something like 9 of 10. They only have 6 games left. They play Oregon tomorrow at 9:30 p.m.
Another game where the bench scored 0 points. Now, it's 2 guys that played only a handful of minutes. They were 0 for 4, but, I mean, they just have no bench.
They have no bench.
So, multiple games this year now, 0 points off the bench.
Oh, sorry, guys.
This is
you guys are missing this.
I watched the guy
this
melt
is
down.
amazing.
Did he meat sauce it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did he chuck his sticks?
This guy, the giant slalom.
Meat sauce.
Oh, my gosh.
Dude,
He's so depressed.
So
it's over.
Yeah, he missed the gate or something, and his run was over. He stops in the middle of the course, throws both of his walking sticks.
Just helicopters them over
the
fence.
Walking sticks.
He takes his walking sticks and chucks them over the fence, and then goes through one of the other snow fences and walks away on his own, and then lays down in the snow.
He's still laying down in the snow.
Rewind it.
Yeah, just for context, the 3 guys that are going to make the podium are at the bottom of the hill, holding up each other's hands, like for photos, as Meat Sauce is halfway down the mountain, lying in a snowbank, pouting.
Waiting for his dad to come get him.
Well, at first,
man.
it was like, you had to get context of it, because at first I was like, is he that excited that he had a great run that he's now throwing poles into the crowd?
No, he's
no.
Yeah, watch
this.
this.
Is this it?
Yeah, so this is, he comes, they're not going to show the whole thing.
He's smiling, but he's still pissed.
But yeah, he just whips the first one and helicopters the second one. I've seen you do that on the golf course.
Oh, yeah.
Saucy. Yeah. We had to go into the woods there.
All right, here we
to
go.
Get your club back.
Yeah, missed a gate. He's angry.
Tough time.
He just watched somebody look at that was celebrating at the bottom of the hill.
Well, there's 2 guys behind him.
Oh my
celebrating
God, he
too.
just threw it. Hands up on the head. Now he's skating to the fence.
Hand me the control.
TV director's trying to figure out how much he wants to show the agony of defeat versus the thrill of victory.
Let's show both. Go back and forth.
And
right?
now he's taking his skis off. He's taking his shin pads off.
Whoa.
He just takes his ball and goes.
Yeah, he just full on meat sauces it.
So
And now he's walking
You're good.
outside the fence. Why do you leave it? What is he doing?
He's
he fell.
He's catching his
Oh
breath.
yeah, he
man.
didn't fall when he was walking. Yeah, he slips and falls when he's walking away.
Is this him?
He's walking
I
so
think you
far
went.
away.
I think you went too far back, but that's fine.
He's not even going to get his stuff because there's no way he could have thrown it that far. He's just
no, didn't he throw his poles the opposite way?
Yeah, his walking sticks. He doesn't need those.
His walking sticks were thrown over that fence that holds them in.
What is he
they
doing?
Wipe out.
Hey, he'll get free ones.
He's literally going to a whole different part of the course. He's going not
he
down
goes
the
on- he's
hill.
meat saucing
He's going
it.
up the side to a different
Hey, if you can't win, make it about you.
My gosh.
If you don't have their polls, one less bag to check at the airport. That'll save you
his
$50.
Yeah, his walking stick.
He doesn't care.
Well, he wouldn't have fallen down as he's pouting if he kept his walking sticks.
Now here's the throw. Yeah, he threw it on the other side.
Yeah.
Must be the next skier. That
Might have impaled a drone pilot. Hopefully not. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I know. That's
That was
like wait,
hilarious.
I'm like watching them. Like, what am I watching? Is this guy really just pouting right now?
And they got like
Ben and I were
15.
watching, and Ben taps me. He's like, "Are you watching this?"
Sorry, Gophers women's basketball team. Like you guys were talking about. I'm like, I'm watching something I've never seen before.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
this is the guy
Is
right
it
here.
this guy?
Yeah, this
He
is the
went
guy.
all the way to the other side of the other hill where there's another safety fence, lays down, and just laying down, probably going to make some snow angels.
It was
by the
probably
way,
that,
did you see that?
the drone noise that threw him off.
Did you see he was a half a second ahead going into his final run. So this guy is like in gold medal position. That's why he's so pissed. Because he just missed it. There it is. Yeah.
And that guy celebrates.
Yeah, the Swiss guy's cheering, the coach for the other guys cheering right in his face.
Oh, they'll show it.
Oh, they didn't.
No, the replays will show.
Oh,
so,
the replay shows.
He chucks his sticks and then skis to the other. He skis to the other snow fence.
He just lays down in the snow.
Yep, there goes the shin guards. Yep, throw those over a fence. Who cares? Don't need those anymore.
Yep.
You're done.
I hope a fan got him.
I love that he's just yard sailing his equipment.
Then he finds a hole in the fence and just.
What is he doing?
Angry marching away. Falls down.
Slips and falls.
It's the worst day ever.
This guy's a meme now forever, right? He's just walking away.
I live here now.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, where is it that he's walking
where
to?
is he?
I don't know.
There's
This
no-
video is going to be everywhere, though.
Yeah.
Watching this guy melt down.
Oh, that was the
Yeah.
best.
Then he goes along the tree line and just lays down.
I feel bad for him.
Yes, again,
I love
agony
that-
of defeat.
That is one lonely walk.
Right when he misses it, that coach is screaming in his face for victory.
If I don't come back, don't come looking.
I think I would do the same.
He misses that one, right?
Yeah, he misses the blue one.
Yep.
And you can see it on his face.
He kind of looks like you, Mussy.
He kind of does look like Muss.
Yeah.
Then he
Yeah, this is how I react when
Then
I
he
lose
drops
the
a
program password.
the Norwegian F-bomb.
Look at him throw the walking sticks.
And the guy
Yes,
celebrating
pissed.
behind him is the best.
Oh, the old Swiss coach. Oh,
Wow,
man.
he's pissed.
I did not expect an alpine meltdown
No.
at
There it is,
7:40 in the
Sauce.
morning.
Look at that.
There goes one walking stick.
That's the
Sauce.
javelin. The limp-wristed throwing style.
Here goes the other one.
Just throws him into the forest.
And then he skis to the other side.
This guy's the best.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He just plops down.
Oh. This is going viral.
Yeah.
This is going to go sports Twitter viral. It's the best.
That's so
What a meltdown.
That's so good.
He was smiling during parts of it. So I think he was like, this sucks. I just had my Olympic dream dashed.
Let's make a bit out of this.
Let's try to, hopefully this is not all in a rage. Hopefully he's just walking it off.
I don't know, man. You throw your sticks like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He threw him like he has done it before, though.
Yes.
There was some there.
Meat sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Twitter just crashed, and I can't help but think that this is the reason why.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody just rushing to say something.
And the Swiss coach looks like Wally the beer man.
Yeah.
He really does.
What if it is?
He's got,
That's
sounded
a
more
really
like,
good Wally.
sounded more like Sid Hartman.
Yeah.
Can't think of a worse sport to be a beerman at than
The giant slalom.
yeah.
Well, this guy needs a beer.
Yeah, this guy needs a bunch of them.
Just bring a keg to the forest. He'll meet you there. Jeez. That was an epic meltdown. That was awesome. All right, more sports after this. More with Ben Lieber and Michael J. Mussman III. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
From the 1-800 Ask Gary.
action.
There we go. Join the Muss and Miller Lite at Duke's Pizza Pub in Oakdale this Thursday from 5 to 7. Stop by for drink specials, games, and to register for a chance to win a spot in the Vikings Foundation Golf Tournament. All the details now at KFAN.com, keyword golf. The Muss.
I love that. The
Mike Mussman.
Join the.
That golf tournament is a lot of fun, too.
Yeah.
Every year, that's a blast. You can get in on that. That's awesome.
My guy Morikawa won yesterday for the first time in 3 years. $3.6 million for first.
Yeah, not bad.
Good
for
him.
Colin. Colin for life.
That was a tough Sunday, too.
Yeah.
The wind and the rain, and I mean, it was awful out there.
Take your word for it.
Scotty almost chased him down again, man.
Yeah, really close.
Man.
That's two
He's
tournaments in a row that he just has one day. You're like, oh my gosh, I guess it's over. And then he comes alive.
I know he hasn't won, but it's why he's the ghost in all of our golf bets, because he's a cheat code. And by the time the majors roll around, when he puts his full game back together, he will be almost unbeatable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody going to Iowa
off the
or
box has been
Vegas
tough.
between now and the Masters?
No.
I need a bunch of tickets.
When is the Masters?
April.
I think I am, actually. I'm going the week before.
Cool. I'm going to hand you money.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, because I'm going April 3rd.
Don't spend it on.
Yeah, so if
What
the
are you
wheel
doing?
doesn't
What are you
hit you
doing down
right,
there?
I'm going to see a EDM artist by the name of Millennium at Sphere.
That's sweet.
so Corey, you're going to put money on Morikawa, but just in case
Colin for life.
the wheel doesn't fall in your favor when we do the
For
golf
sure.
bet.
Have
Yeah,
to
but
have
then
more
you-
than
The
one.
Yeah,
one
you have
golf
to have
bet
more
that
than one
Ben's
to-
going to do the whole season.
Sure.
Yeah. The only one that matters.
So
Even
can,
though
can
the-
somebody explain this to me, by the way? I
I'm
don't.
sure Musk can.
DraftKings, FanDuel, Kalshi, all these different bits. I know a lot of people that bet on DraftKings in the state of Minnesota. What am I missing here?
Zacho?
Same.
I mean,
Is it just
VPN?
I think VPNs.
Yeah.
I think
don't know
it's
how it
the I
works.
think it's the idea that like you can do it if you have a VPN, but like you hopefully you don't get caught. Like
and they don't really care, so
Well-
they're not going to track down small time.
what I was told
bettors.
was like you can do it every once in a while, but if you do it like if you're a perpetual bettor, like if it's just
Hi.
like like if you act like you live in a legal state, they will eventually catch up to you, even though you have a VPN.
Could you let's say, what's a city or a state that borders Nevada?
Name one. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Arizona. Let's say you live in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Could you literally drive over the city limits, sit in your car,
Absolutely.
bet, and then drive back home?
Absolutely.
That's what Zach's doing down in Iowa.
No, he's going to Vegas.
Yeah, but like,
well, I went this weekend.
I'll give you an
okay.
example. I'll give
Yeah.
you an example, right? Like the WSOP online events. You have to be in the state of Nevada to participate or whatever, right? I believe there are people that like, isn't the Lake Tahoe bit like right on the border?
Yeah.
So they basically like stay there, so they're right over the line.
Yeah.
I think that's how that works.
Maybe.
Because
yeah.
Reno's right there. I think they just go like right through the state line and go to Reno.
You ever been to Tahoe?
No.
Oh, I've heard it's awesome.
I know. I heard
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
incredible.
It's a bucket list for sure.
Yeah.
But
Stunning.
I believe that's the catch. You just have to be essentially over the line, and obviously
Thanks, Donnie.
they geolocate you. They know where you're at.
Yeah.
Which is why the VPN throws people off, right? Because it looks like you're somewhere that you're not.
I bet Prim, Nevada is
Excuse me?
very, very similar. That's right on the border with California on I-15.
You love chasing Prim.
Yeah, you
there's
love
some-
Prim, right?
Yeah.
A lot of hotels in that area. So
That's sweet.
Either way, I hear people all the time, especially when I'm playing cards, that they're on DraftKings. Like, how does that work?
I mean, there's other like are they betting like regular sports? Or are they doing like the other stuff? The
not daily
fantasy?
fantasy stuff, like actual sports betting. And I'm like, how is that?
But
working?
they shouldn't be able to use it on their phone.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
I
Because
don't
the
understand
problem with the
what
phones
they're
is
doing.
they use GPS and that to determine that, and that
Well,
can't.
maybe that's
yeah,
the
be
follow-up
faked.
question that I've never asked. Maybe you guys are nailing it. Maybe they're doing it on some home computer with a VPN somewhere else. Maybe they're not doing it from their
Or
phones.
Team Viewer.
Maybe they are, and I just don't know how this works. But either way, again, this is the thing about gamblers that I've learned over the last 45 years. If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Life finds a way. If there's a loophole, gamblers are the first ones to find it because gambling's all about finding an edge. And if you can find an edge, they're going to, kick a door down and go right through it.
Of course.
So that's more proof. I haven't done the investigation. I haven't figured out how to do it. But the ones that really, really want to gamble, they probably figured it out in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not that interested. I'd rather just send money with Zach to Iowa.
So it's interesting because
Vegas.
I'll use the app in Iowa, but we're so close to the border that sometimes it goes, hey man, you got to be in Iowa for this. And I'm like, I am in Iowa. And then they're like, oh, and then you got to like refresh.
One more exit.
Yeah. So that's the one.
Is that how the text thread goes?
Hey, man, I am in Iowa.
I talk to
Hey, what are you doing?
I don't think you're in Iowa.
Even the AI assistant's high.
Yeah, is there a way to know if you're pinging off that Iowa cell tower versus a Minnesota cell tower?
A few years ago when I went down there, I was pinging off a Minnesota cell tower, and I didn't like that.
So now, what happens when you're driving to Chicago when Wisconsin doesn't have cell towers? Do you have to? Are you dark for like 6 hours?
Yeah.
No,
how do you pull that off?
Got like rest areas with
in Toma,
and then you use the payphones there to call.
Thanks, Adam Levine.
Yeah. Well played. Great song, too.
Great song?
Yeah, that's a good song.
Come on, man.
You know what's really sad is how much anxiety I had when I was driving up to Bemidji last week, and there was about a stretch of, I'll say 45 minutes to an hour, no service.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was like a dead zone, at least for my phone. No, maybe there's other cell phones up there that like that area is fine, but I looked down on my phone. I'm like, I got no service.
See, that's another thing, again, that the kids I don't think are ever going to understand. When cell services first came out and people were honestly first starting to get cell phones, even pre-iPhone, right? Just cell phones. Remember, coverage maps were everything.
Oh, yeah, everything.
It's, I live in St. Paul or I live in this, so I'm going to get this service over that service. And for years and years and years, TV ads would show you the map of here's their coverage, here's our coverage. You're like, that's more.
Well, I got to get
now
that.
It's like, I don't care if I'm in a foreign country. My phone better freaking work. I'm paying for service.
Yeah.
It better be global service. If I get on a deserted island because my cruise ship sinks and I swim to an island, I better have 4 bars.
Yeah.
Or I'm canceling my service when I get back.
Verizon.
Exactly.
Verizon.
My cell phone's floating away.
Bye. Yeah.
It's funny.
it
It's
pisses
funny
me
though,
off.
like that. But that's what I was thinking. Like, it's
Right. You're not in a third world country. You're in Bemidji.
I know. I'm like,
Come on,
I'm
man.
an hour south of Bemidji. How do I not have cell service?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I was once so
Unacceptable.
close to the border up in Warroad that my phone connected to the Rogers Canada network, and I got to get some charges reversed. So be careful if you ever get that far north.
What were you doing up there? Was that the church challenge bit?
No, well,
I was
that was
dressed as
2.
a donkey right on the border.
Yes.
I didn't get cell phone pinged.
Yeah, but this is the other border.
This was my 21st birthday.
Oh.
Also dressed as a donkey.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
and
a
won a
different-
bet.
Yeah.
Yep.
You were celebrating your 21st in Warroad?
Yeah.
The kid can party.
At
Wow.
a Rosa
What's
Warroad game.
What's the scene there? Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
They
Warroad.
played the day after, and I stayed in Warroad at a place that apparently did not allow alcohol, and I almost
You
got
stayed
kicked
at
out.
church?
Think of that. Sauce's buddies, when they turn 21, they do cocaine off of a stripper's ass.
You can't-
Zach went to a high school hockey game.
I don't know if you should say that
Looking
out
for
loud.
bears.
Yeah.
No, it's our former intern Babyface. His bachelor party was when Block E was still a thing. He went to GameWorks and then Red Lobster, and then almost got into a fight at GameWorks.
Almost.
Huge 21st right there.
That was his bachelor party.
Was he
Yeah.
too
That was his
relaxed?
bachelor party?
Red
Oh.
Lobster. Mad
Oh, man.
respect.
Yeah,
Mad
this
respect.
sounds amazing.
And
Sorry
then
to hear that.
Then did you get into a fight at GameWorks?
Hey.
No, almost. Oh man, that sounds exciting.
Can I say something? Can I fight for a colleague of ours?
Go on.
Sure.
So Nick Madden, he's
The
getting
goat.
married,
Mm-hmm.
and
Congratulations.
he's got a bachelor. He wants to have a bachelor party in Vegas,
Yeah.
Kid smart.
and he is running into issues with his friends who don't want to spend the money.
Yeah.
Get new friends.
Correct. And so don't don't understand.
No,
we
we
need
need
to fight.
friends.
It's understandable.
No,
it's Vegas.
He wants to do basically a 3-day weekend. Leave Friday, come back Sunday.
Yeah,
Share
and then have to
rooms.
get you a gift, and then have to pay to get
her
no,
gift.
there's
No,
gift. No, because you got the wedding coming up after that.
It's not a bachelorette
Oh, sorry,
party.
you want to do nice things for your friends.
Must go demo a wall while we talk about this. You're ruining it. But I say this because
Get new friends.
according to the friends
you
apparently
doing
listen to
everything
this show.
Well, I hope they're
And
hearing
so I
this.
hope they're listening right now. And I hope if they're not listening, I hope Nick sends this audio to them. You are not a fan of this show if you say no to your buddy who wants to go to Vegas for a couple of days. It's ridiculous. So go to Vegas.
How much time did he give his buddies? The
Plenty.
heads up.
More than enough time.
More than enough time. So adequate time to like.
They still haven't even they're looking at late summer. Early fall, it's that's not a problem.
Not a
The
problem.
problem
It's
is
not gonna be cheap.
they're
It's
one of
110 degrees.
one of their spouses did some pricing. She'd never been there. None of them had ever been there. And
Whoa,
yeah,
never
Wait,
been.
they've
correct.
Never been?
That's even worse.
I know.
What are they doing?
So they have no
Oh,
idea. They
man.
think and yes, it's at the cheapest place to go. No, but go.
It's not that
No,
expensive
but
in
you
the
can-
summer.
But
You
that's
can
the
do
best
it
thing about-
cheap.
It's like
that's
having
the
a
thing about
destination
Vegas, though.
wedding,
You can
though.
do it cheap.
And Nick has been there many times now. He knows how to do it cheap. He spent 2 weeks there last year. So I don't know. I just wanted to call his friends out. He probably doesn't like that, but I don't care.
Look, one of the best things you can do is drop dead weight.
Wow, why you look
Amen.
right at me?
So this is a good barometer for Nick and his friends.
But
That
I
if his
can
friends are like,
understand this.
I don't want to go to Vegas for the first time for your bachelor party. Well, okay, then let's go our separate ways. I'll go to Vegas and you can, go to War Road for a high school hockey game.
I think it's a bit understanding in the fact that, okay, so they're at a certain age. I'm guessing his friends are his same age.
Yep.
So you got to, like, what? Sometimes you're going to have like 8 weddings in a summer that you got to go to. And then
They've already all gotten married. Nick's the
No,
last.
no,
Yeah, good
but
luck.
There'll be other friends.
your
right?
argument is just falling to pieces
Yep.
here.
I'm just, I don't know.
It's the last wedding.
It's just like
He did whatever they
let's
wanted
have a
to do.
destination wedding. The reason you do that is that you just don't want that many people going.
Right. So if these are his best friends, they should make the cut. And must.
Just-
Well, you seem so anti-Vegas. You know there's beer there, correct?
I know.
But Muss also got lost between casinos once.
People Bridge 4 times.
Yeah, he didn't
Couldn't
know where he
find
was.
it.
He
Had to
asked
ask for help.
the front desk to give him a ride.
I said I
he
need
could
an adult.
see the hotel.
Wait. What was his BAC?
No, I don't think it was that.
Whoa.
No,
No, it was the other option.
That.
You're
No,
allowed to do that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There was
All
a
right.
roofie
I
situation.
think it was.
Yeah. All right.
I get if you are going to have a bachelor party in Las Vegas and you're inviting 15 people, that I understand. That's a lot. But if me, Scene Bear, Luke, and Randy want to go, that's fine. If it's 4 of you, but to ask 15 people, that's a lot.
No,
But in
it's
this
not.
case-
Small group.
Then you weed
said-
out who doesn't want to go.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
He
if
said
your
they'd
best
share
friends
rooms.
wanna go,
Share rooms.
No, you
Not that
absolutely
expensive.
share
Not
rooms.
doing that.
Yeah.
No, not doing
and again,
that.
Vegas is universal. There's something for everybody. If Nick said, "Hey, my bachelor party is going to be in Branson, and we're all going line dancing," I'd say, "Have fun at your bachelor party.
Yeah.
I'll see you at the wedding. I'll
Line
get you a nice
dance.
gift." I'm not going to Branson, right?
And
But
you
if
aren't
it's
going to the
Vegas-
wedding.
No, I'm not going to the wedding either. But that's again, then they would be like, "Well, Corey's kind of a bad friend." Yeah, then drop him.
Yeah.
Drop
But
him.
if you bring up the idea and they're all like, I don't know, well, then change the plan. Do something else.
No, it's his
God,
bachelor
It's
party.
your wedding. It's your bachelor party.
I thought you
But
were
it's-
fun, Muss.
but I can see it both ways. It's a big ask. But if your but hold on, if your true friends are like, yeah, we'll go. Like Sean, Luke, and Randy would go, yeah, we'll see you there. But like Corey's point, if the Dovs of the world are like, I don't want to go. Fine, Dov, you're out. See you later.
you're out.
Yeah, you're
We're
out.
missing a
you're
part
out.
here, though, because you said that all of Nick's buddies are already married.
Yeah.
Well, that's the reason that they don't want to go, because their wives don't want them to go.
Yeah, well,
Correct.
Well, that's probably
That's
Which is-
even
I mean,
more
there's
incentive for them
Right.
to go.
And which is why they need to listen to Nick and they need to say, because again, like I said, one of them apparently, one of their wives basically looked up the pricing on it, was like, oh, you can't do this. Well, She looked at the probably most expensive place.
Yeah, where would they stay in the wind?
Yeah, no,
Cosmo.
Like there, I think there's
15th floor.
Right.
He's only asking like 3 or 4.
Which that's a good number.
Correct.
Yeah, sure.
And they're gonna share 2 rooms, and they're gonna be happy. And
Dude, he's
You need Creasel though. No Vegas thing is complete without John Creasel.
Yeah,
You need
Nick, be
Creasel.
sure to
how's
invite
Creasel?
Creasel.
If these buddies have been married,
Creasel for the weekend.
if these
You
buddies
need
have been
Creasel.
married for a while, hell yeah, you go. You don't even care what the wife thinks. But if it's new, it's pretty,
No,
just a
dude,
couple
you've
years.
got-
no, the fear is very, very real.
If you have more than 6 months to prepare,
Right.
man, you got to go. Like that's on you if you can't figure it out.
And bachelor parties are not democracies. The groom
Yes.
wants to go to Vegas. That's where you go. You
well,
figure
normally,
it
doesn't
out.
your best man plan the whole thing?
My guess is Nick's best man wants to go to Vegas.
Yeah, there you go.
And if he doesn't,
That's
then
the problem.
get a different
Yeah,
best
get a different
man.
one.
Yeah.
New best man.
That's
dude.
not your
Moving
best
down the
man.
line, buddy.
If the guy's anti-Vegas, by definition, he can't be the best.
No. But again,
Ah.
bring John Creasel. He's a whole lot of fun in Las Vegas.
Just go to the Dells. The lamos.
Creasel's gonna stop doing speeches. He's just gonna do
Yeah.
Vegas
Yes.
tour guide
Yeah.
trips.
Planning. Yeah. Bachelor party planning in Vegas.
Sounds like fun, actually.
Yeah,
Sounds like we should
If
do
you
it as
have a
show.
bachelor party and you want to,
Can't go without him.
I mean, I'd go.
Hey,
You-
this should be our
Can't
new
go without it.
angle on Cameo. Instead of going, "Hey, it's Meat Sauce. Happy birthday, Bill. Your friends wanted me to say happy
Man, have
birthday."
you heard my
No, but
cameos?
instead of that, our Power Trip Cameo should be, if your bachelor party's falling apart, pay us and we'll yell at your dumb friends for not wanting to go to Vegas.
yes.
You send us a couple $100, the whole show go, "What's wrong with you people?"
Or-
go to Vegas for God's sakes. It's Nick's wedding.
We'll go in place of your friends.
God, you have good ideas.
Yeah, replacement.
Maybe
Yeah,
your best
replacement
idea.
friends.
There's
I
my
like that.
idea. We'll go for them.
I don't know if that's your idea for the year, but that is a good idea.
Should we?
It's like the backup quarterback commercials. Yeah.
Yeah, what if we just go for Nick's bachelor party and he cancels his whole friend bit?
Because we won't see you at all.
We won't see any of. We wouldn't see Nick
We
once.
won't see Hogs Daddy.
It's like Teddy Bridgewater showing up to that kid's birthday
Yes.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, the replacement.
Nobody will go
Yeah.
to the bachelor party with me. Well, the Power Trip's here.
Yeah, we will go.
Spread out all over the
You don't
strip.
even need to get us rooms. We can get our own rooms.
Let's check in on
Man.
Nick and his bachelor party. Hey, Nick, where's Corey?
Don't know. I haven't
I don't
seen
know.
him since we got
He
here.
hasn't-
He hasn't
bed.
responded in
Yeah,
3
I'm
days.
in bed. Where's Hawk? We don't know.
He's
go
looking through
looking.
windows.
And where's Zach? He's in the tub.
Yes.
I feel like we did a lot of good work that
Yeah,
night.
we did. Yeah.
We helped out everybody.
Nick, give us an
Oh,
update.
thank you, Radco, by the way.
Yeah, that was Viking/Bachelor Party News presented by Radco. Thanks, Radco. Fan 5 in a second. Headlines later. This is the Power Trip Morning Show, the home of Vegas bachelor pads and parties. The Fan.
The Fan.
iHeartRadio.
Olympics update.
The U.S. men's hockey.
don't know, 2, 3, 4 weeks,
Month,
whatever it
I
is.
think.
Marnie will be here tomorrow. Yeah, today is the first full squad practice down at spring training for the Minnesota Twins. Pitchers and catchers reported on Thursday. First game is Friday against the Gophers, and then the Red Sox on Saturday.
This is going to be the year, right?
This is something.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be
I
something.
wonder what their over-under is.
I don't know. I'll probably take the under.
65, I think it might be. Let me look.
Didn't Buxton just come out and say something that was kind of interesting about how he's annoyed?
Yes.
Do you guys have the soundbite or anything?
Shut down the trade rumors?
Yeah,
I have the headline. So essentially, obviously, Buxton said he wanted to be a Twin for life. And he said he was frustrated that the Twins didn't shoot down trade rumors when there were a lot of Buxton trade rumors about Buxton having to waive his no trade. I believe he has a no trade clause, but it would be like we would trade Buxton to so-and-so and he would waive his no trade. He says, I want to be a Twin for life. Why did they not say that's not even an option? So it sounds like he was a little frustrated.
Yeah.
Can't blame him.
73.5.
Over under?
73.5.
Well, shoot.
Oh, man. I don't know. We'll have to think about this if anybody wants any action on it.
Well, I would take the under.
Shocking.
Well, because here's what's going to happen. I thought about this morning when I was driving in here. Here's what's going to happen. They're going to get to August. They're not, or late July. They're not going to be competitive. And then all of our buddies that we've had on the air are going to be traded. Jeffers will be traded. Pablo Lopez will be traded. And Joe Ryan will be traded.
Yeah, but obviously the bettors, the Vegas line setters, factor that in. They know that there's a dump off after the trade deadline.
We call that the Dwight Hockey.
I feel like the last handful of years, though, the years that the Minnesota sports scene looks like it's going to be a disaster, that's when we surprise. We've had that a handful of times where it's like, this is going to be a disaster. And that's when we're the best.
Yeah, but
is when we don't expect much.
But I hope, I don't know. I hope that that's not the case. Like, I will take the over on this if you actually want to put some money on it.
I'll take the under.
I'll take the over on that. Just what, $100?
Sure.
Okay. So, done deal. The thing is, like, I don't want to incentivize the poll ads and all the people that making decisions that, like, oh, yeah, we can just, like, slash and burn this team.
We can nickel and dime.
Yeah, we can nickel and dime this. And all of a sudden, like, just because they play out of their minds, they're better than expectations. And they're like, yeah, see, this is the formula going forward. Like, no, nobody wants this. Nobody.
No.
So I'm going to take the over, but I'll be fine if we just send a message that they are just absolutely dog doo-doo and we have to like make some changes.
Will that message actually be heard?
Well, that's
so
the thing.
far
I
it
don't know.
hasn't. I think until they actually sell that team, this is just going to be the same lather, rinse, repeat.
You know what, you're probably right, which is depressing.
The Rockies over-under is?
Doom.
Yeah, hang on, let me hit it.
It's the worst I can find.
You said ours was what, 76.5?
73.5.
73.5?
60.
I think
Yeah,
last
61.
year. I think last year when the White Sox were coming off a terrible year, I think Tommy and I bet 54.5 or something like that, or 55.5 for the White Sox. So my guess is the Rockies are in that ballpark, somewhere in the mid to high 50s.
57.5.
That's almost exactly what I was going to guess.
Sure, 59.
53.5.
Jeepers.
That's bad.
Oh, I got a Jeepers out of
Yeah,
Halverson.
Jeepers, Katie.
53.5.
Watch your mouth, sir.
Question between, because they're playing the Gophers. Between the Twins payroll and the Gophers NIL, which number is higher?
Well, the Detroit Tigers pitching staff is higher payroll than the entire Twins team. They're $75 million below the average.
That's
the Twins are.
Great, man.
Below the average?
Below the average, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Gleeman posted it. I think something happened with.
Well, hang on. Let's hear them out. Let's hear the poll ads out here. Two sides to every story.
75.
Yikes.
Yep.
Well, I wish them the best of luck.
SaintsBaseball.com.
Correct. Because you can go see
Spend your
Walker
money
Jenkins in probably about a month and a half.
Until he makes the big league squad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not factoring in Walker Jenkins.
He'll be great, though.
What a great name.
Yeah, it's a good baseball name.
That's what they have up their sleeve. Is like, you guys don't understand our farm system.
I mean, wasn't that Wasn't that the bit right after they traded everybody that Lavelle was on with PA and was like, well, now they have the second best farm system. And everybody's like, neat.
Cool.
That's
there's more tradable assets.
Yes, right.
We're going to get
cash.
so many cash considerations.
Yeah. I think Gleeman posted over the weekend that they traded a guy twice for cash considerations.
Yeah.
The same guy twice.
Which that'd be fun in radio.
Yeah.
To see what your cash value is to a different station.
Mine's $1.
That's a little aggressive.
I've been working here for free for a long time.
But you know what I'm saying? Like if iHeart traded you to, I don't know, iHeart Nashville.
Yeah.
For cash considerations, and then you found out how much they paid for you. Wouldn't that be kind of fun to know what you're worth to another radio station?
No, not really. I don't think so.
Yeah, crushing more than anything.
Yeah, this player that they traded twice, I'm not sure how he feels about that.
Yeah.
He's like, that's all I'm worth? That's it?
That's it. But he's blind.
He was worth that times 2 almost, probably. Unless his value really dipped in that day between.
Or you're combining the two.
Yeah.
That's the cash amount. I could just imagine his buddies bringing it up to him all the time.
I hope they wouldn't.
Didn't you go for like $2,000?
Yeah.
Like when Sauce was fired, I would hope that they were thinking, hey, your buddies weren't, were they?
No, not my buddies, but Corey Hockey.
Well, yeah, those guys, but like your
they
friends.
Were sad. They were sad for me.
Probably put a hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Said it's going to be okay.
I was super sad. I think like 5 or 6 days after Sauce got fired, somebody was like, hey, did you hear he got let go? I'm like, that's too bad.
I didn't notice he was gone.
No.
The overnight guy?
5 or 6 days
that's what
later.
I was. Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, that must have been rough having to get fired face to face. They're like, oh, no. We just had a program director from a different radio station call him on the phone and say, you're not needed any longer.
Your position is no longer a thing.
How did he take it? He handled it pretty well.
I said, thank you, have a good day.
Yes,
That's exactly
manners
what I
go a
said.
long way. Thank you, have a good day.
You think he accidentally called the wrong Paul Lambert first?
No, that guy's position is, I think, in pretty good shape.
By the way, I still don't understand that. Why did they have him call you?
I don't.
The other PD. It's not. I mean, why didn't Abbott call you? It's weird that the other guy was the one who called you.
My version is I don't think Abbott wanted to do it, but I think
Is that what you
Abbott,
tell yourself, or
that's
you've
what I
asked
tell
Chad?
myself. But then I think Abbott was laughing so hard that he couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know why I think because at that point that guy was technically my boss because I worked overnights.
Right. So you weren't a KFAN employee.
No.
You were a Clear Channel or / iHeart employee.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
That makes more sense because
That's
otherwise,
why.
can you imagine now if like, I don't know, some randos like, hey, Paul, you've been let go. You'd be like, this has got to be a bit. Otherwise, Abbott would fire me.
When you hung up the phone, did you just rage out, like throwing your walking sticks?
I was more in shock because I remember that day when I came in here and everyone knew it was happening. Not me, but like everybody. And I was on with these guys. And I said, well, Hawk, what should I do now? Because it was just that eerie feeling that we have here, every like 4 months?
Yep. Yep.
And,
wow.
And he goes, they're not going to fire you. Just go home. Like, why would they fire you? And then about an hour later, I got a phone call. They did fire me.
Yeah, a long time ago, a buddy of mine told me, he's like, why do you always worry about getting fired? You're going to be the last one to know anyways.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
everyone else will know.
Yeah.
Or you could just have it in football terms. Everybody knows when everybody's going to get fired. And you just walk in and be like, well, I guess I just hope they don't ask for my playbook.
That's got to be a weird feeling.
You know what is weird, though, going back to what you guys were kind of alluding to? There are, a handful of times that in my experience, so you walk in on just a random day, like a Wednesday, and you're like, where's so-and-so at? Like, you didn't hear? Like, no, you got cut. When? Monday afternoon? I didn't know that.
Right.
Lockers cleaned out. Nameplate's gone. You're like, oh, Paul's gone?
Oh, why does it have to be a Paul?
It's always a Paul.
It's always a Paul. It's always a Paul.
Hey, so we've talked about your career a lot, that you signed with the Vikings, signed with St. Louis, right? Met with the Seahawks, correct?
Yeah. Biggest regret of my life.
But then you never got traded. You just signed with different teams, correct?
Yeah.
How often did you hear your name attached to any trade rumors of any kind?
Never.
Not once. Man, that's so. You were never in fear, quote, of getting traded, but how often were you in fear of getting cut? For financial reasons or performance reasons or whatever. Like, did you ever have days where you're like, ooh, this could be my day or this could be my year where I have to have that meeting? Did you ever have one or not?
No, it really was only until my last year in St. Louis. I knew I was like this within weeks of me signing, I was like, this is not a good fit. This is not a good situation. Like it could have happened to any day after, let's say, week 3 or 4. I'm like, it could happen any day.
And you would have embraced it?
Yeah, I just wanted to get to a certain point where I got the accredited season.
Sure.
And then once I got the season account, which is like after that 4th game, then I'm like, okay, I'm good. So I mean, nobody wants. I mean, even the day that I got cut, it doesn't feel good to be like, yeah, you're gone.
And when it's the end, right? For you, that's
the end.
And
I knew it was my last year, so I'm like, all right. The second I walk away from this facility, I'm like never playing football again.
Yep.
So that was like a weird thing. It just sucks that it was in St. Louis.
Like, how about the end for Chris Paul?
Yeah.
What, 21 years?
But I mean, what a weird way to wrap it up, right? A future Hall of Famer, one of the best point guards of our generation. You could argue one of the best point guards of all time. And just like gets kicked off the Clippers, and then he gets traded a couple of times, and then he's like, I'm just retiring.
Yeah.
Like, so his quote last year, just an absolute waste of time. Just got kicked around and thrown around. What a weird situation. Like, not everybody gets to pick how they go out, and that's a really good example of even the best, even Hall of Famers. It's like sometimes just come to the finish line with
but don't you think
trouble.
that he wasn't reading the room correctly? Like
that's probably part of it.
He should have, after that long career being in the game for a long time, your skill level. He should have known if he really wanted to walk away under his terms, it should have been done, a year or two ago.
100% correct.
I mean, he was traded on trade deadline day to Toronto when they immediately were like, you don't have to show up.
Don't show up.
You don't have to show up.
We're going to trade you somewhere else.
Or we're just going to buy you out. And they did, and then, yeah.
I actually didn't even know he was still playing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's played in a year. He hasn't played in a while.
Remember the Clippers earlier this year basically said, please go home.
Yeah, they didn't want him there.
I don't know what kind of toxic thing they had going on there, but it was like, could you just get off the team? Get out of here.
I mean,
we're going to figure something out.
Probably
Hey, you guys.
$700 million.
I know that we're going to break, but I just noticed I never knew what's the little digital readout on the sweeper sticks for curling. The sticks have like this little
the walking sticks?
They have sweeping sticks.
Those are rectal thermometers.
Yeah.
There's like a little device on there that has like a digital readout. What is that for?
I have no idea.
To find out who is the best
Where on the are you looking at?
I don't know. They just showed it.
But on the handle or on the broom itself?
On the just like halfway down the stick.
Really?
Not on the broom.
Maybe it's like.
Is it like there's sweeping
some kind
rate?
of Bluetooth so you can listen to the iHeartRadio app when you're in Milan?
It looks like it's got buttons she's pressing on.
Rosie.
I thought it was just a sweeper.
I don't know.
I thought it was just a broom. Now it's like a high-tech broom?
All right, ChatGPT. Here we go.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah, any analytics that we can get.
I know. So they know the rate at which they're sweeping?
What if it's just like ice temperature? Yeah, still 32.
Yeah, still 32.
Yep, it's exactly where we need it to be.
That device is basically called a sweeping performance sensor.
Okay. And it does what for performance?
I don't know. It's basically the curling version of a TrackMan in golf.
Yeah. It probably tracks the pressure on how you push, how many times you push. I'm sure it's for but right?
That's
I mean, that's what I think it is too. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess
they use it as they didn't give all their effort.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't you, after all the years and the 10,000 sweeps that you've done, don't you know how fast you're going and how hard you're pressing down?
So, Sauce, your best guess is that the broom is a Fitbit for how many times they have swept.
Yes.
Got it. Headlines next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
This month, iHeartRadio is celebrating the stars of the 2026 Winter Games. Gaylord, Michigan's Winter
Quick look at the YouTube chat at KFAN.com/watch. Invencar says that's a device is a stopwatch they use to time how fast the rock is moving. Slightly Serious says Nick Madden's friends suck.
Wow.
And
well, we knew that.
Well, that's mean.
Ryan says no amazing hot rods today.
Oh yeah, play it.
Hot rods. Amazing hot rods.
So,
thank you. Was that from Tommy?
Yes.
He loves amazing hot rods. Okay.
Sure does. Sure does.
Now it's time for headlines.
All right, headlines. Final segment of the Power Trip Morning Show. Ben's got to go in like 10 minutes, so let's talk about some stuff.
Oh my gosh,
shall we?
it's already 8:30.
Yeah, it's 8:30.
What?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
I assume this was at Pebble Beach, the Pro-Am, but maybe Muss and Sauce, you guys follow golf. You can tell me if this wasn't. Travis Kelce hit a woman in the head with a golf ball, and it wasn't the first time he's done this.
Yeah, it's the Pro-Am.
Did it again?
Yep. That's the second time that he's...
How bad was the shot?
I didn't see the actual shot, and I believe it wasn't one of those where she was like laid out, but, took one to the grape.
Can you explain the Pro-Am aspect of this?
It's mostly like the Friday thing,
Yeah.
really.
And it's at a different golf course. It's at one of them. Is it at? I actually don't really know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I'll,
Yeah.
It's just
Great
a,
explanation,
it's just a one-day thing.
No, I got
You
it.
guys really crushed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
one-day.
picking up what he's putting down.
You sure?
I'm
not sure you'd want to pick that up.
Oh.
So there are golfers that golf with what, like game show hosts?
Yes.
Yes.
And they are always on the same page, and
Tony
it's
Romo.
cordial. We are now in week 3 of the Nancy Guthrie situation. Savannah Guthrie says her family still has hope, which, I mean...
Wasn't there a glove that was found that they feel was not part of the evidence?
But like Sauce and I were talking about before the show, there's, at least publicly, we have no idea what the investigators know behind the scenes. But publicly, I believe there's still no proof of life.
Mm-hmm.
There is still no proof that the TMZ contact is telling the truth, that person knows the identity of the kidnapper. That could be fake. Like Sauce and I were saying before, like what if the whole thing is, if the TMZ person keeps emailing TMZ saying, I know who the identity of the kidnapper is. If you give me a bunch of Bitcoin, I'll tell you who it is. Let's say that's false, right? Let's just say for whatever reason, that's just a fake person. That person doesn't know anything. Then technically, again, publicly, we don't know if behind the scenes, we don't even know if this is a kidnapping. I mean, she was taken, but what if it's just a murder and there's no ransom? It's just over. And this person's like, man, everybody else is saying that I have her and it's a ransom and I'm asking for this. We have no, I mean, who knows?
They're saying now they're working on the theory that it was a botched robbery.
Yep.
Botched robbery.
And which would unfortunately make some sense.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Have they talked to Cato Kalin yet?
Speaking of Cato.
Yeah, you can see me in Common this Saturday, catoballroom.com for tickets.
That's a great place.
One show. It's a great spot.
Legendary.
Hell of a transition.
Yeah, well, you said
I know.
Cato. So
I know, I sure did.
Speaking of children.
One of the best transitions of all time last week. If you didn't hear it, go back and podcast. There is a Slovakian fugitive who's been on the run for 16 years, but they finally caught him.
Is he missing an arm?
What did he do wrong? What's he been on the run for?
Don't know, but he's been on the run for 16 years. They finally caught him when he turned up in Milan to support his national ice hockey team at the Winter Olympics.
Come on.
Dude,
Oh, man.
That's awesome.
Olympic hockey is that good.
Yeah.
What if Parker turned him in?
He's got his jersey on, his favorite
What if
player's
Parker was
number
sitting
on.
next to him?
16 years.
16 years.
I
but,
think after that point, you just give him like an applause and be like, good for you, man.
Yeah.
You eluded us for 16 years. That's got to mean something, right?
Well done, Steve.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
But
as long as he's not like a serial killer.
Right. It must have been
Yeah.
a serious enough crime where they're like, we still need to find this guy. If
He
it's just,
needed to be on the lam for
right,
16 years.
I don't think he has 10 parking tickets.
No, I'm
No.
I'm guessing that they weren't actively looking for him anymore. It just popped up on facial recognition and it just like pinged the service and be like, hey, this guy's here? We've been looking for him for like 16 years.
You know, he's like, no, I'm getting tickets. What? It's been 16 years.
It's been 16 years.
They're
It's
never
fine.
gonna find
Yeah,
me.
they gave up on me.
And
a
I
whole
love
different
hockey.
name.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Speaking of crime, I've mentioned at some point in my life I have a weird fascination with the idea of arson. I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Oh yeah, please don't.
I'm not looking to kill anybody. I just want to burn something, not
Did
a
you watch
controlled burn.
Backdraft as a kid?
Never seen Backdraft.
You are a man.
You should.
Yes, exactly. So I got a little pyro to
You're
me. I
manly.
just would like to see something go ablaze at my hand.
Ablaze.
Well, but this is maybe a deterrent outside of the idea of jail in general. But a former police chief in Maryland was found responsible for setting more than a dozen fires, arson fires. He was sentenced to 55 years in prison.
Gee, you don't want that. part.
Wow, Betsy.
I don't know if people were hurt outside of their property, obviously destroyed, but 55 years in prison.
This isn't one of those where he started the fire and was the first on the scene. This guy's really good.
Oh yeah.
Like the Dexter of arsonists.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean this with
Arsonists.
all due respect, and I'd say the same thing about myself. Prison would not be a good spot for you.
I completely disagree for all of the reasons we've always talked about. I don't like to go outside. I like to be left alone. In prison, you can play poker, you can watch Netflix,
Hey, you got to
take long
dodge a
naps.
few things,
Yeah.
though.
So what? Who cares? You only live once.
You're sitting in your basement all by yourself at 62 degrees and you never get to see the warden. It's just like jail.
Well played.
Again, like I've said, Sauce, the only thing that prison doesn't have that my life does is raising canes. You get a canes at a prison, and I'm going to start burning some houses down.
Maybe not personal property. Like just go burn. I don't know.
Like an
Some
abandoned,
trees down.
even like an abandoned barn.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
There's
do
tons
that.
of them
Yeah.
out there. Yeah.
We'll make sure all the barn cats are out. I don't want to kill cats either. I just want to be like the Joker to that giant pile of money, even though there's a person on the top of that pile, so that's a bad example. But I just want to stand 15 feet and like flick a cigarette and watch something go up.
They should like offer that service.
Well, like
You know?
but I think a bunch of firefighters have.
Yeah.
Smitty Oom's a part-time firefighter. He has offered to have Corey out on one of their controlled burns, and he says no.
No, I'm saying like a
whole bu-
structure.
A whole bunch of really nice people have said, "Hey, I do controlled burns. You can come out and do it with me." I'm not interested in that.
Hawk had a
He
controlled
wants
burn.
like an
I want-
old barn that has to come down.
No, but I want to do it illegally. I just don't want to get caught, and I don't want to get anybody hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
I,
think
want
that
to
you
decide.
could-
I want to burn that.
I
building.
think you could scratch your itch. You know how they do like these controlled implosions where they have these giant grain silos in these buildings, whatever, and they come in and they implode these buildings, right? Like you would get a kick out of that. Now,
Sure.
if there was like a building,
He needs fire, though.
I know. I'm saying like if
burn
there
it
was a
down.
building, a structure that's like, listen, this is gonna be torn down anyway. We're gonna build something else here. Why don't you just come in? We'll let you come in at night. You can get all cat burglary and have your ski mask on, and you can just like do your thing. We'll come back in the morning and we hope it's burned down.
Yeah, it's an old barn, and you can talk
Love
to
it.
firefighters
like the barn
to
from
hide.
Friars.
They just hide away,
Yeah,
so
great
you
film.
never see them, and then you get to,
Yeah, have at it. Any way
Torch
you want
the
to do
thing
it.
and then
Kerosene,
run.
Get after
gasoline,
it.
It's called
WD-40.
role play,
I don't
Cor.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's into it.
So speaking of that, 14 hours ago, this is not a tweet by Sauce. Darren Ravel tweeted something.
Wait, is Twitter open again? Is it
Uh,
working?
I don't know. It is for me.
Oh,
VJ Edgecombe is a basketball player,
for Philly, yeah.
and
It's an unfortunate name.
Mm-hmm.
VJ.
DJ.
And Darren Ravel retweeted a video of VJ Edgecombe giving his shoes away to some fans and getting to meet the fans and things like that. Well, apparently that experience was a gift arranged by something called Daps Bounty or at Daps Bounty. I don't know what the actual company's called. Let's just go with Daps. And the whole point of it, you just said an experience burning down a house or burning down whatever.
Sure.
And Darren just said developing business opportunity loading. Basically, the question that they're posing is, why are teams so late to the party on this? Like, not everybody can meet Justin Jefferson, right? You can't charge $5 to shake his hand. But why not put a giant price tag on one-of-a-kind experiences at every single game where somebody's getting his jersey, somebody's getting this, team gets a bunch of money, player gets a bunch of money. It's super elitist, and it gives not everybody is going to be.
It's available.
It's
to
not available to
everybody,
everybody because
Yeah.
it's going to be an insane amount of money.
I just called Charlie
But
Swanson.
there is a lot of money in that, and as soon as I saw that tweet, I'm like, that's a really good point. Why hasn't a team said, we have a la carte list of options? You come to a Timberwolves game, here's 15 things that are crazy expensive, But if you want if you want Ant to give you a shoe and a photo and this and that, here's, you give us $25,000 and let's call it a day. I'm surprised that hasn't happened.
So like
earlier.
a real elevated meet and greet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With
merch.
memorabilia merch. Exactly. In-game, game-worn merch. Not, hey, I'm going to bid on a Jordan jersey from 30 years ago. But truly, you go to the game, you meet the player, you get it right there on the spot, you call it a day.
Yeah.
But you empty the bank account to do it.
I don't see why. I mean, it's
Why
not
not?
going to be for every player, but I suppose you could just like Cameo, just set your price.
Exactly. And if a player is a super big deal and has hundreds of millions of dollars, and like that doesn't interest me, well, then you throw out a number that's insane. Say for $1 million, I'll do all of that. Somebody's going to pay for it, right? Somebody will.
On that website, one of the options is a $70,000, the bounty for a Wemby game-worn jersey.
And it's handed
I would
to
guess,
you by
I
Wemby?
can't click on it because I'm not putting in all my information.
Right. But that's the idea. Is
I would guess, yeah.
Wemby
70
proves
grand.
it by taking his jersey right off and handing it to you. And you get, I mean,
how much would you
I don't
pay
know.
for let's say like a Paul Pierce game worn underwear from?
Has it been filled?
Yeah. I mean,
specifically that game where he sprained his ankle and had to be carted off, carried off.
And of course, you're referring to the rumor that he just crapped his pants and was too
Correct.
embarrassed to admit that he crapped his pants, so he had to fake an injury.
Correct.
And ride a wheelchair back because then you don't have to see the bottom of his pants.
Just
a theory. Ben and I are not confirming that. That's just the theory that's floating around.
Well,
there.
that makes sense now.
It makes a ton of sense.
This is kind of related. My uncle back in like
Bye, Ben. Bye, guys.
Bye, Ben. Back in the late 70s was at a Pittsburgh Steelers game, and he was drinking a Coca-Cola. And do you guys remember Mean Joe Green?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Hell of a player.
he's leaving, and he was down, and apparently my uncle traded his Coca-Cola bottle for Mean Joe Green's jersey.
Wow.
So
Rosie's not here, right?
That's your love of Coke, then.
That's your friend's love of Coke.
Wow. Quit throwing my friends under the bus, man.
A man was arrested last week for allegedly tossing a live alligator through the drive-through window of a Wendy's in Florida.
Sir, this is
a Wendy's.
Genius. Nothing better than Vine.
Love it.
Vine's
Just happened to have a live alligator. Just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you screwed up my order?
You throw what is happening?
Okay, hang on.
ketchup.
Speaking of quick videos and speaking of Wendy's, I saw this video. There's a guy going on a ski lift, but he's going the other way, so he must be riding the ski lift down. You know what I'm going to reference?
I think so.
And the skiers that are going up the lift, he just kind of randomly yells to him. He goes, "Hey, do you know Whataburger is the only fast food restaurant that starts with a W?" And the people that are going the other way goes, "Wendy's." He goes, "Wendy's nut's going to be on your forehead." So a drive-by ski lift
I've seen that, yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
You have like a 6-second window to say it, have them respond, and land the joke.
Yeah.
That's high-level comedy.
Yeah.
Right? Timing's everything.
Yeah, that I've seen
You got to
that
ask
before,
it
yeah.
at the right, I don't know, within a second or two. Otherwise, they're not going to hear you.
There was another one where it was
Genius.
another D's nuts joke
So good.
that they shot in the same fashion, but the lift stopped.
Oh boy!
So they had to just sit there and rock.
Even better.
Awkwardly sitting there.
All right, now let's get back to the story for a second. Let's say you're working at Wendy's and you're in Florida. It's chaos, right? You live in Jurassic Park. We've talked about it. It's Lord of the Flies meets Jurassic Park. But you're at a Wendy's in Florida and you're having a lovely day. Let's say there was no argument. You just open the window because the next customer's, turn is there. And the second you open the window, he chucks in a live alligator.
Yeah.
How do you process what
I don't
the heck?
know.
Yeah.
If there was an argument and it was like, I'm going to throw this gator in, like if you have a second to think about it, that's very different than just, $12.91, sir, and then fire in the hole, here comes an alligator.
My God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's insanity.
How do you have time to process? It's Florida. Again, you have to know that there's gators, but not in the window of a Wendy's.
No.
Meanwhile, that guy who actually had the gator is just sitting there at the window and he's just shoulder rolling, giggling.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Oh, wait for this.
I'm
Waiting
picturing
for
a
his
relatively
fries.
small gator. Otherwise, I don't know how you throw one through the window. It's
Yeah.
probably a baby gator, but
But
still.
even so, I'm panicking.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
I'm screaming. I'm making that like sound. Like I can't even.
Don't do that again.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right.
Why are you making that sound?
That's your go-to sound, huh?
Another dumb question. There's gator on a stick at the Minnesota State Fair. Are there any fast food joints in Florida, not necessarily Wendy's, that have gator on the menu?
That's a good question.
Is it?
Yeah.
I wonder if there are.
Well, because like up here, weren't there some Arby's that did like a venison sandwich?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
So why wouldn't they?
Right, regional products.
Yeah, regional products.
I doubt Wendy's in Florida has gator fingers.
Wow.
Or
no.
Gator strips.
Yeah.
I wish I could tell you, but I Googled it and everything. It's just nothing but this story.
Yeah. I bet they do. Yeah. I would bet that's a thing.
Apparently, people are eating iguanas down there.
What?
Yeah, I saw that on pizzas.
Yeah.
Because they get when it's so cold, they'll just fall out of trees. Which one time I was in Florida and I was so excited. I'm like, I got to see an iguana just drop out of a tree. Got to see it at the golf course on television, but I never got to see it.
Oh.
But yeah, they are putting them on pizza.
Yeah.
Would you eat an iguana pizza?
No.
Sauce?
I mean, I might try it.
I don't even have it with mushrooms on it.
Have you ever had the gator at the state fair?
No, but
Would
I would
you?
try. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've tried it.
And?
It's a little greasy. But
Yeah. You're greasy.
Would you eat it again?
No. I sampled
What
it.
if it was
fine.
gator nuggets at Wendy's in Florida?
No. I'd prefer just to throw a gator through a window.
Wow.
That sounds like something you would do.
That's not very nice.
This one time.
At Wendy's.
Do you know the only fast food joint in Florida that starts with a W is Whataburger?
What about Wendy's?
The New York Post says that New York singles, specifically females, are looking for love at medieval times. Their story says, quote, "It's like Hooters, but for women."
I've been to a medieval time.
Is it like Hooters, but for women?
I mean, it's
Bunch of
pretty
knights.
cool. Yeah, it's pretty
How do
sweet.
you spell medieval?
Calm down.
Yeah, it's like the Benton cable guy. That's why me, Dob, and our buddy Will Buckland went.
Yeah, he's making up
No,
Will,
I'm
by
not.
the way. Will's
No.
not a real person.
No, he is a real person.
No, he's never been
No.
never been mentioned. Our buddy Todd Cronenbush just said no gator in fast food joints down in Florida.
Oh.
Because Todd lives down there.
Yeah,
Thanks for
just-
listening, Todd. You're the best, dude.
Todd's sweet.
Raising Cane's River Center in Baton Rouge, their concession stands. You can get it at a concession stand there.
Isn't that where Raising Cane started? Was on the LSU campus?
Yes.
Yeah. I think
You're
we learned
correct.
that when we interviewed him.
Look at Todd Cronenbush from Florida, and then you're talking about Todd Graves. A couple of Todds that we're fans of.
The only two Todds I like.
Those are the only two.
Todd,
Graves
Todd.
and Cronenbush. That's it.
Yeah.
You can't name another Todd that you like.
Nope.
What about Todd Bridges?
Is that the guy from Different Strokes?
Sure.
It is, yes.
Isn't he dead?
I don't know. I lose track
No, I
of who's
think
still
the-
with us.
The little guy's dead.
You lose track of who's with us.
I don't keep track. I let Wikipedia do that. What about Todd Bauman? What about Todd Stussy?
I like Todd Stussy. Todd Bauman is a nice guy. Todd Bridges is still with us.
That's
Thank the
good
Lord.
to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. It'll get a little
What about
dicey.
Todd Chrisley?
He knows best.
Isn't that
Is he,
guy?
is he in prison or did he
I
get
know, he
pardoned?
got out.
Pardoned.
Get pardoned? Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, why wouldn't? Yeah,
He's
did.
famous.
Hey,
Let
man.
him out, I guess.
If you're going to be a reality TV star in
Yeah.
jail,
He did get pardoned. You are correct.
helps.
Yep.
But back to medieval times, because Sauce has been there.
Yeah.
Apparently, chicks are into knights. And Muss, are you watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
I am not. No.
Okay.
No,
You were a
I'm
Thrones
kinda-
guy or you're not a Thrones guy?
I love Game of Thrones.
But you're
Loved
not
it.
on this one?
No. The follow-ups I have not.
Ooh, okay.
Is it as good? I mean, seriously?
Repeat take from almost 2 hours ago.
Which is fine. New listeners.
There's only 6 episodes in this season of
Yeah.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms. The finale is next Sunday. So
Is
last
there a
night
lot
was
of nudity and is there incest?
That's why Tommy is so far not
That's
interested.
why most people love Game of Thrones.
They're only like 30, 40 minutes each, so it's a quicker watch.
Mhm.
First 3 episodes, I thought, this is beautifully shot. This is well acted. This is fine. He's trying to enter like a jousting/knight tournament. Through 3 episodes, I'm like, there's no tournament to be found. Like nothing's happened. This is boring. right?
But it's the
please, something happen. Please.
3-episode rule, right? Where you got to watch at least 3 episodes.
Well, that was the first 3. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, man, after 3, I'm like, man, nothing's happening though. And then stuff happened in 4. I'm like, whoa. And then last night was unfreaking believable. We broke this down 2 hours ago, but temporarily it had a perfect score on IMDb.
Really?
And there was a tweet that said last night's Night of the Seven Kingdoms episode and however you say that word from Breaking Bad that we Googled earlier were like the only 2 perfect episodes in the history of IMDb for TV. Now it's dropped to a 9.8. But yeah, I can see why. It was epic. It was awesome. So the slow
the first
start,
3 and then 4, 5, 6 are going to be just on fire.
4 was a ramp. 5 was a home run. I don't know what 6 is going to be, but man. So I was worried that it was a waste of my time, but now I'm glad I stuck with it. That was epic's the only other word to use. It was unbelievably worth the wait.
It's actually 3 episodes are perfect 10. The pilot of Happy's Place. Do you watch Happy's Place?
No. I love Reba, but no.
You met Reba?
Oh, yeah.
And that's the one with Minnesota's own Melissa Peterman, right?
Yep.
We still got to get her on this show.
Go Bears.
We really do.
Yeah. She's on game shows all the time. She
She's
hosted
great.
a game show. She's on a bunch of sitcoms. She's been in a great Coen Brothers movie.
I can't
Let's
believe
go.
she hasn't been on this show
I know.
because she's been on our show back in the day.
Oh, must be nice.
She would be on like every time she came into town. She's awesome. She's funny.
Is she in town?
I would bet she's in L.A.
Probably.
Yeah.
But she has family here still.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Is she really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is she the lady in Fargo that says "Go
Yes,
Bears"?
yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And she improvised that line.
I thought you meant like she's like I thought you said "Go Bears" because she's like from White Bear.
No, she. It's actually one of the few times where the Coen brothers let somebody kind of, because normally you have to read exactly what they say.
Because The Big Lebowski is mostly all scripted.
Yeah,
which is unbelievable with all the
That
words
is
in
really
that
crazy,
movie.
yeah.
Last week, police in Florida, seems to be a Florida theme today, confronted a 30-year-old man because they thought he resembled somebody with an active arrest warrant. They asked him his name. He said his name was George Costanza.
Come on. Beautiful. It is.
Check his wallet.
His name was not George Costanza. They later ID'd him as Josiah Darlene, though they did that through facial recognition. So then he was arrested on an outstanding trespassing warrant along with an added charge for resisting an officer. So he just didn't want to admit who he was because he probably knew he had a warrant. Not the warrant that they were looking for. They thought they were looking for somebody else. So he said his name was George Costanza. And this story points out that when Seinfeld ended, this kid would have been 2 years old.
Well, it would have been ridiculous to say, Cosmo Kramer, that's my name.
Yeah.
George Costanza. not
Again,
bad.
this is Florida. He
Yeah.
was on meth. He was drunk. He thought it was a good idea. I gotta
Amazing.
give
Hot
I gotta give him a fake name.
Yeah.
Let's give
I'm
him
trying to be
Costanza.
funny. Kill
He
him
went
with
Costanza.
kindness. Yeah, maybe you can get them to laugh. Maybe they'll be like, hey, that's kind of funny. We should hang out.
You can go.
Yeah, you can go. Right this way.
Mus, how old are you?
I am 53.
53.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks. I made it this far.
Mus, I think you can do this then. Happy birthday today to one of the best sports nicknames of all time. Happy birthday to the Bus, Jerome Bettis.
Oh, yeah.
He's the Bus.
The Bus is great.
How old is he?
Oh, I'm going to say that he's got to be 43.
Can I guess?
You're how old?
53.
And you think he's 43?
I think he's 10 years younger than I am.
Interesting choice. He's not younger than me. He's 54.
He's 54?
Well,
the
he
Bus
was
is 54?
The Bus is still with us, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's
he is.
54.
Corey doesn't pay attention to the deaf.
The deaf? That's why I took American Sign Language for 2 years in college. I know
But-
the ASL.
But
yeah,
he's
correct.
blind.
No,
Oh, the deaf. The deaf?
you said you don't care about keeping up
dead.
with people living.
Oh, got it.
No, 43.
Yeah, that's a terrible guess.
What?
He's in your
I'm
wheelhouse.
43.
Okay, is he
I
dead?
know, but that's like a
The Bus
Is it
retired in 1964.
the Bus did not.
He played at Notre Dame in the 80s.
He didn't wear a helmet.
Yeah. 43.
That's one of the all-time worst guesses. By the way,
Oh no, you're not going there.
Your performance on Password was not terrible.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got.
It was not terrible.
No,
Swedberg was using words I have no idea.
I still don't know what any of those words mean.
I think dromedary was camel is that was the perfect clue for camel.
Who knows that?
I mean, I knew it.
Dromedary?
What? Yes.
What is that?
And he used mandible. Barb was right. You should know that's a jaw.
The first thing that
Mandible
popped,
is a jaw?
Yeah, first thing that popped into my head was not kidding. I was like, Baby Yoda? No, wait, he said
Mandalorian. So, but I don't remember who said this on Friday, but they're right. If you had said before the game to Swedberg, you and Muss are going to crack 60 points, he'd say, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Right? I'll take the loss, but I'll take it. That means at least we had some fun.
Oh, and
you guys got like 60 points. You did fine.
The spirit thing, and with my hand motion, he had already answered it correctly.
I just heard that. I didn't see
Which
it.
that's too bad because you did have a wonderful clue. But I also saw the hand motion. I would have probably called and ratted on you too.
But he had already said the word. He
I
said
know,
spirit.
but
I
you
said
can't.
school. He
Must,
said
either way,
spirit.
baby steps, and that was a baby step. I thought you're moving in the right direction.
Yes.
That was not
You're
bad.
learning.
You're getting there.
It was a brilliant clue.
Picked dead last, though, for sure.
You got to be invited first.
That's a good point, yeah.
I mean, it's a camel.
What was the word again?
Dromedary.
How you and Swedberg are the only people that know that.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you lead with
never
humps?
heard that. Yeah, lovely lady.
Can you
bumps.
imagine if he had said humps, what you would have guessed?
Okay, that's a good point.
Mandibles?
Couch cushions.
Hexamandible.
Who knows what any of that
I know.
is?
That was the thing. I'm like,
I'm on your team.
And
Buzz.
I looked at
that was
Swedberg and
Swedberg's fault.
I literally said, "You've known me since 1993. You know how dumb I am.
Gotta
Why
know
are
your,
you
gotta know
using
your
these
audience.
words?"
Yeah, terrible clues. Can't say that word to Muss.
No.
Muss, you're the best. We'll see you next week.
Love you guys.
All right, 9 to noon is next. The Power Trip returns 5:30 to 9 tomorrow. See you then.
To listen back to today's Power Trip Morning Show or to hear previous shows, podcast us on the iHeartRadio app or KFAN.